and we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah. You know the deal. JULIAN, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. In the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, say, don't touch.
Don't touch. Keep carrying it, miss, that's fine. Could you walk it, talk it the same timing? It is my name that is on that mess. So remove your bag so I can call you a kid. I'm standing in the yard, see, and he's telling me how I'm such a fool. He's talking me out. I will never ever.
Yeah, funny. What's good? What's good? Salute to the family, man. Good Monday. Good Monday to the family. We back again. Salute to the family. How y'all feeling on this good Monday? I hope everybody energy is good today. I hope everybody been having a good day. We back to talk some more boxing again. And don't tell me, Jean Jacket Joe, man. Jean, don't say it ain't so. Jean Jacket Joe, man. Man, got that man up out of the box's mind. What's good with it, family? How you feeling? It's the facts, bro. The whole outfit. Miss Joanne, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? You don't tell me it used to be jean jacket, just do. Yeah, back in the day, I had a jean jacket or two. I ain't gonna lie. Johnny Q, my bro, what's happening with it? Miss Just Do, my baby girl. How you feeling? Salute to my baby girl. Yes, man. For the first time in a while, yeah. You here now. You're on time today. BC, my bro, what's good with it? How you feeling, Brody? Appreciate you. Stopping through. TD, what's good with it? Fighters be showing that, man. They do. Yes, sir, TD. We gonna cook on it. Omega Red, what's good, family? How you feeling? Son of God, how you feeling, bro? Said 5-star boxing talk. We on the job. Flawless mentality, Dr. Mark. How you feeling, OG? Appreciate you stopping through. Much love and appreciation. Mike Biggs, boxing, my bro. How you feeling, Brody? Right. And right. Man, right, TD. All facts. And again, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into Carlos Adames, and I like the dude. I like him, but we're gonna get on him. TD, salute to you, Brody. Appreciate you pulling up. Y'all know it. The manager is in the building. Ashley's Corner, my cousin, what's going on with it? Salute to you. How you feeling today, man? How you feeling, Ash? Appreciate you pulling up. The man, since he's speaking to the lady in the chat. Yeah, I've been trying not to get on people's top, but I've been seeing it a little bit. Yeah, man, we speak to each other in this chat. Everybody speak in this chat because it's all love. All love. You already know, man. Safe travels, Brody. I mean, don't work too hard over there. Kurt was good, my bro. Kind of figured Goosen was history. We knew this was coming. The writing was on the wall the minute he ain't show up. The minute he ain't show up, man. Salute to everybody. Y'all punch the like button in the mouth one good time, man. And we gonna get into it. Got a few things to talk about. Like we knew Jean Jacket Joe, his time was limited with Ryan Garcia. And you know, different people see it different ways. I put the onus on Joe Goosen because he's a trainer, right? And when you call somebody a Hall of Fame trainer, that's a standard that you hold them to. Everybody in boxing is not looked at as a Hall of Fame trainer. Now, Joe Goosen is. But the question is, like, that I got for people that was big on saying who he had in his corner as a trainer, this and that. He had Joe Goosen this, Joe Goosen that, Hall of Famer this, Hall of Famer that. My question to those people that shared that train of thought, was Joe Goosen behaving like a Hall of Fame trainer, y'all? Was Joe Goosen behaving like a Hall of Fame trainer, or was he a part of the spectacle that was the fight once he lost? You get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? Was he behaving like a Hall of Fame trainer, or was he just a part of the spectacle just to get his name out there? Now follow me for a second, y'all. Was this man just trying to get his name out there and he used one of the more popular fighters? No, keyword, popular. He used one of the most popular fighters, the Instagram followers. Like, I'm pretty sure Ryan ain't the only one that gained some followers that night. Jean Jacket Joe probably gained some undeservingly. You get what I'm saying? Is it a good chance that being that Jean Jacket Joe ain't had a credible fighter in some years that he might have seen an opportunity to be recognized again as this Hall of Fame trainer and used the Ryan Garcia to do it? Shame on you, Joe Goosen, man. I don't care what you say. I don't care who trying to defend you. I ain't trying to hear none of it. You was hired to do a job, bro. And all you did was come be part of the spectacle. You used your name and your status, know what I mean, to be part of an event bigger than anything you've been a part of in recent memory. Am I right or am I wrong? Just let me know if I sound like I'm off point on this one. I'm a king. Salute, family. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? Welcome to the stream. Salute to you. Smash that like button, sub to the channel. If you haven't, come rock out with your boy, because he had iron the wrinkles out of his jeans. Right. He was a yes man. And TD, you know, it's funny you say that, because that's exactly what Ryan Garcia didn't need in his corner. A yes man. What did we all say Ryan Garcia needed? A trainer. Keywords, a trainer, Joe Goosen, not a face, not a name. He didn't need that. Hell, he could have stayed with Eddie Reynoso and the Juice Crew for all of that, bro. He could have stayed with the Juice Crew if he was going to come over here and do that. Hunter Young, salute to you, fam. Appreciate you pulling up. You see that I'm an athlete interview with the Charlos. Nah, I ain't say it was good with it, Hunter. Appreciate you stopping through. Nah, I didn't catch it. Yeah, just stayed in the commentator chair. All facts, Kurt. Know what I'm saying? I was only there to look at some snazzy ass drapes. Right. Know what I'm saying? Drapes. Know what I'm saying? His jacket was shopping. I'm telling you, he had his best. He had on Sunday's best. Ryan needed a teacher. Facts, TD. Not a collaborator, bro. Do you see his Instagram numbers, Joe Goosen? He don't need a collaborator. He do just fine when he upload himself hitting that Cobra bag and doing them body shot challenges, bro. He go viral by himself. He don't need a collaborator, Joe Goosen. This is why we back on this. This is how you got your ass fired. How you gonna have this man, a young man that's still trying to figure himself out, that's still in the process of growing, learning, and trying to get better? How did you decide that it was okay to collaborate with him? I'm trying to figure out what train of thought led you to believe that that was acceptable. You showed up for a check, bro. You showed up for a check. You showed up for a check. You just wanted to be part of the event because it was a win-win for you. If he lose, you could say you didn't teach him. All you did was collaborate with him. He went in there with his own game plan, which is exactly what you did. Didn't I say Ryan Garcia should get rid of this dude? Didn't I tell you Ryan Garcia should get rid of this goofy? Didn't I tell you when he put that piece of information out there, he went in there with his own game plan. What is he doing? He's separating himself from the loss. He's telling y'all straight, hey, man, don't blame it on me. Don't look over here. All I did was, you know, I just came in there to collab with him. He went in there with his own game plan, his own strategy. Man, get your ass out of here. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. You took advantage of the moment and the opportunity to be part of a big fight. You clown, and you didn't do your job. You didn't earn your bag, and you shouldn't be paid. If I was Ryan Garcia, I'd make you sue me for that money. Swear I'd make you sue me for that money. If I was Ryan Garcia, I'd make that man sue me for that bread, y'all. Thrill Hill, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Jelly Bean, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling, man? He say he's jean jacket shopping. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Overrated. Living off accolades of yesteryear, bro. Living off accolades of yesteryear. Hall of Fame, my ass. You used to be that. You used to be that. Ain't you the same one that got Vito Milnicki beat up in his first fight? Didn't you? Goofy dude. I got what he needed. It was what he was looking for. That AW he got. I'm telling you, man. Clap comment was an instant red flag. Facts, TD. Why would he say that? Notice that the Ryan got dropped in the second. Hall of Fame training gave him no kind of adjustments. Kurt, he told him he was doing well. How is that the instruction after your fighter get flattened? How is that the instruction? Yeah, you're doing well. You just keep going out there doing what you're doing. Man, he just got dropped. What do you mean keep doing what you was doing? What do you mean he's doing a good job? He got dropped. What are you talking about? He's not doing a good job. He's doing a good job. Man, get your ass on out of here, bro. He's doing a good job. He ain't doing a good job, and neither are you. But I tell you what, though, this ain't really about Ryan Garcia as it is about you, Jean Jacket Joe. Grumpy old man went out there and got a bag. You just wanted to be part of the event that Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia presented for the people. You wanted to have your name attached to that because if he won, it would have been easy for you to stand by him and say, yeah, well, you know, I trained him. You know, yeah, man, you ain't do nothing, bro. When we know you didn't. Let that man go out there with his own game plan. Nobody should let you train him again, bro, for that stunt you just pulled. And I don't care if you try to say it was Ryan Garcia orders. You have a responsibility. You have a job to do. If you are not doing that job, then you don't need to be there. You goofy man. Yeah, I'm laying it on your ass today. The trainers like you could have that dude could have went out there and got hurt. Y'all out here, you sent them in there with no trainer. Ryan Garcia, man, you the man today again, bro. How I'm finding a way to give you your just due again today? Because you fired this guy. Get him out of there. And next, the trifecta, get Golden Boy the hell up out of there and start the Flash Promotions, King Ryan Promotions, something. You know what I mean? Ricky Williams, my bro, what's good with it, bro? We appreciate you pulling up. Get far away from that dude. Get far away from him, bro. 0% Ghost. I'll make him sue me for the money. He had to sue it. I'll tell him since I box, I'll be like, man, you gotta get it back in blood, bro. You want me to pay you? We gotta get in the ring and go rounds till somebody's quit. Straight like that. Joe Goosen should have to shoot the fair one with Ryan Garcia. And if he too old, then all right, he at least got to do the body shot challenge with no body cast on, with clean body shots. Yeah, facts. And word got back that he was the leak. He was the leak in camp. Joe Goosen. Joe Goosen was the leak, y'all. God self, my bro, what's good with it? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. Misty Machines, what's good with it, family? Generation to these cats. Yeah, man. Joe Goosen. And that's right there should have let him know that if he wasn't controlling the show, then he should have hit the road. He should have fired himself. You get what I'm saying? Yo, Jean Jacket Joe should be ashamed of himself, man. We on his ass today, man. Because he simply seen an opportunity to be part of a lucrative fight where a lot of eyes will be there, where you didn't do your job. And it was like a win-win. If he lost, he could just do what he did. I collab with him and go about his business. If he won, then he could try to reap the benefits of being a great trainer, man. Get your ass out of here. I see the play. I see what you did. That's foul. You sent Ryan out there. You sent Ryan out there naked, bro. Y'all goofy as hell. And then all y'all sitting up here talking about rehydration causes when this man ain't even get trained. Man, go to hell. Everybody still jacking that rehydration cause excuse. Go to hell, man. This dude ain't even get trained. And y'all talking about he wasn't going to win regardless, bro. He could have been 180 if he wanted to be. He wasn't going to win. Man, they sent that man in there with nothing. And y'all talking about rehydration cause. Yeah, my son, yeah, he was drained. Man, shut up. What's his pop's name, man? Be quiet, man. Mr. Garcia. Shut up. You sent your son in there in the biggest fight of his life with a face and no trainer, bro. That's the wildest shit I ever heard in my life. And ain't nobody y'all outraged. Y'all talking about rehydration causes. What about sending a guy in there unequipped to win a big fight? What about that? That's dangerous, bro. They out here playing. Y'all out here playing with people's careers, man. Joe Goosen need to be fired from boxing, man. Playing out here like that, your goofy ass, man. Dude, you sent this tank he going in there with. Not no Emmanuel to go, not no overweight Javier Fortuna that's way past it. Y'all bogus, man. Crying about weight. And you sent this man in there with no training, no teaching, no schooling, no nothing. Man, yo, I can't believe y'all, yo. Throw the whole boxing team. What Tank say? Man, throw the whole boxing team away, bro. Get them out of here, man. Wrap them up, pack them up, get them up out of here, bro. Pack these dudes the hell up out of here, bro. How the hell you let this man do that? You threw this man in the ring with no training talking about rehydration. Man, get out of here. Joe Goosen, goofy ass dude. Can't believe this dude, yo. Get for dudes like that want to live off what you did in the past and then think you, yeah, I could just collaborate with him. What type of thinking was that, coach? Man, yo, he should have been fired from the gate, bro. Right, yo. Yo, Joe Goosen got to do the body shot challenge with Ryan with no protective gear, yo. With no protective gear. He was there for the moral support. Yo, I'm telling you, Rick, he did this man dirty, man. Jay Wash, what's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you pulling out the Goosen. Oscar B Hop was the mole. Yeah, they saying it's Goosen, bro. He sent Ryan to die. And yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. Like, while they talking, y'all really sent the man in there with Tank Davis. A man responsible single-handedly. When I say single-handedly, yo, single-handedly. You sent Ryan Garcia in there. You sent this guy right here in there with this guy to fight the guy that did this to this guy. Sound like a bad situation to me. You sent Jean Jacket Joe in there with Ryan Garcia to fight a guy that is single-handedly responsible for making a well-trained, grown professional fighter take a whole nap against his will. This is what you did. Yeah, y'all, yeah, I got questions today, man. I need some answers, bro. You sent this dude, this guy right here, bro. You sent him in here with this guy to take with the guy that did this to him. This is what you do. You send him in here with this guy right here that's punching lights out. I understand it, yo. I understand it. I definitely got questions today. Y'all bogus as hell. Y'all sent this man in here. Look at him. Every time you turn around, new jeans, yeah. Look at his face when he aced. That should be his face when you got the text message. I hope he texted you too when he fired you. I hope he ain't even call you. Like, I hope he ain't even give you the benefit of the doubt of a conversation on the phone. I swear, I hope he put as much into firing you as you put into training him for this training camp. You goofy dude. I swear, I hope you found out on social media like we did. I swear I do. I hope you just opened your Twitter feed or something like that. You just seen it pop up that you fired. I swear I hope he did you just like that. Yeah, I do. I don't want to hear no behind the scenes story of how it was Ryan I did for him to train himself. I don't want to hear none of that. You got a responsibility as a trainer, you stupid dude, man. Stupid, yo. Idiot. You sent them in there with Tank. Y'all complaining about everything but the dudes y'all sent. You sent them in there. So let me get this straight. He signed the Golden Boy. He's an Oscar De La Hoya fighter. And Bernard Hopkins is the bootlicker. You sent them in there with two dudes, Amos and Andy, that didn't believe he could win. And they didn't even show face. You sent them in there with them 2 dudes and this dumbass jean jacket wearing dude that thought it was cool to collaborate with a guy that do just fine when he collaborate by himself on Instagram. He don't need collaborations, bro. Do you see his numbers? He got millions of followers. The last thing he needs is this old man, grumpy old man looking like the Grinch to come into the camp and teach him nothing, bro. Teach him nothing. He get dropped in the 2nd round. He go sit on the stool. His nose is bleeding. His nose is bleeding. He talking about, y'all, you doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good. No, he's not doing good. Bro, look at his nose. He done punched some of the product out this boy head in the 2nd round. There, he talking about he doing good. He's not doing good, bro. He's not. Getting his ass cooked, and you sitting there watching. Got his ass beat up, talking about he did good in some of those rounds. Would y'all shut up about that? Enough of that. If y'all, all you gonna do against Tank, I said this again, is go a couple rounds. You cooked. You did good a couple rounds. You gotta fight. You gotta get him out of there, bro. I can't believe this guy right here, bro. Get him out of fire him. Burn his jean jacket collection, yo. If I was Ryan Garcia, I'd set his jean jacket collection on fire, bro. I'd get his most expensive jean jackets and burn them. I know that'll hurt. That'll be payment, yo. That'll be payback. Ryan, burn all his jean jackets, bro. Find out where he lives. Get his jean jacket collection and burn it to the ground, bro. Burn his jean jackets to the ground, bro. Burn it. Don't hurt nobody, right? Just get all his jeans, his most prized possessions. I know it's them jean jackets. Is every time you turn around, he got a different one on. He had some one. I think he had a fancy one on. He had fur on for this one. And then look at this guy right here. This is the other guy they sent them in here with. This is the guy. This the guy that thought you was gonna beat Tank. Look at him. Look at him. What kind of conversation going on where you making a face like this? What's happening right now? D-Man, what's good with it, my bro? Shelton, what's good with it? Not train himself, right? Nah. Yeah, right. Yo, yeah, he trained himself. He trained himself, Shelton. This man trained himself, man. Head coach is the mode, bro. Ryan Garcia, find this man and burn all his jean jackets. Don't hurt nobody. You ain't trying to go to jail. Just burn his clothes, yo. Just the jean jackets alone. And Oscar, you bogus with this spicy ass, freaky ass shirt on. I don't even know why you would wear this to a press conference. It's men hair. Oscar, don't nobody want to see your nipples. I don't care who designed this shirt. You bogus as hell. Leave that for your bedroom fantasies, bro. Don't nobody care. Like, I can't believe he showed up with this and at the presser. Like, what kind of conversation is happening where you make this face? Like, what's happening? You look like you're looking at somebody on the scale. What you on right now? Telling you, Oscar, freaky as hell, y'all. Josh, what's good with it, Brody? Yeah, facts. Nah, he was getting beat up. But Shelton, you gotta feel me just a little bit, though. The fact that you thought as a trainer you could collaborate with a guy that is unproven as Ryan Garcia is and expected him to have success, you sent that man in there naked. We should have knew what it was when this guy Oscar right here said you need a bat. We should have knew. We should have. Writing was on the wall. He told them, they said, what do you think Ryan need to win? He said, bring a bat. He was dead serious. Now we know he can't bring a bat because that would be illegal. But the least you could do is have an actual trainer that was going to teach you. This man played him. Yeah, man. He's sitting there looking like a down low brother, man, with all that product in his hair. Only dude, he got product in his hair and in his nose. He bogus, yo. He bogus. You said y'all set that man up for failure, bro. I can't believe it, yo. They crazy. And y'all talking about rehydration clause. He would have lost anyway. Ain't nobody even train him. That's crazy. How you gonna let a man train himself in the biggest fight? Yeah, I'm gonna just let you do it. Yeah, I'm telling you, yo, Ryan Garcia, yo, I hope you ain't pay Joe Goosen, man. Hope you ain't pay him. Don't give him nothing. Make him get it back in blood, bro. He had to sue me to get that money back. I swear he would. Take me to court, bro. I ain't paying you. You ain't help. Nah, bro. Nah. Hell no. Mayo, what's going on, bro? How you feeling? Right. Right. I'm telling you. Yeah, man. You see him? He's zesty as hell with this shirt on, man, bro. He lost the day he signed a contract. That's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, man. Again, man, all jokes aside, man, on a serious note, I think that's very disrespectful that they sent that man in there. And again, today I had much respect for Ryan Garcia. Like the fact that they sent this man in there with no trainer against a concussive puncher is wild. Ryan Garcia, you lucky you lived to fight another day. You lucky it was the rib he got and not your chin. You lucky a nap that didn't take place in that ring. Bravo, Ryan Garcia, for not getting slept, bro, because you didn't even get taught nothing. That's crazy. I salute Ryan Garcia because he didn't get slept, man. You got your rib touched up, but you made it out of there without taking a nap, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, they knew he was going to lose. I'm telling you, facts. They knew it. They knew it. Money grab. And that's what I'm saying. It's so disrespectful because Joe Goosen, right? He ain't been a part of nothing that's been worth talking about in recent memory. No disrespect to nothing he accomplished, right? With no fighter he helped him work with. I'm just talking about this particular situation. He had nothing really going on. So I think he's seen an opportunity to be part of a spectacle or a big fight, a lucrative fight, where he could attach his name to it in some facet. Now, it's a win-win for him because if he lose, you really didn't train him anyway, and you could come out and say he came and had his own game plan, as you did, and get fired and just go about your day, right? But if he win, then you can get undeserving credit for being this great Hall of Fame trainer when you ain't teach this man nothing. I'm starting to think he really stroked Ryan's ego to be on his side. I really do. This is the same guy. Not only did Joe Goosen think it was fit to send this man in there without a proper game plan, he also went on record for saying Ryan could go the rest of his career undefeated. This is the guy. Not hold on. This, I got the wrong guy on the screen. Nah, this is the guy. This goofy dude right here said Ryan Garcia can go the rest of his career undefeated, bro. Undefeated. And y'all worried about this. Y'all talking about weight. Y'all talking about weight. That man was fine on fight night. He was fine, bro. This was the problem. This guy and the guy with the nipple shirt. Mr. Collins, salute family. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? I already fired Joe now. Just go to boy leave. I hire Bob Santos. He can still have a bright future. That'd be a good pickup, TD. That'd be a good pickup. Joe wanted his first payday in a decade. Talk about it, Ghost. That's what I'm saying. He ain't had nothing going on, bro. He found a way to listen, and I ain't mad at you about getting your money, but I'm mad when you don't earn your money. And as a what we know, you know this man didn't earn his money. Simply put, he didn't earn his money, bro. Sent that man, yo. I can't believe I did this to King Rod, man. Get up, Rod. Get up, bro. Get up, bro. Live to fight another day, bro. Live to fight another day. Disrespectful, bro. Get his ass out of there, King Rod. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get his ass out of there, bro. Get him out of there, bro. Seriously. And again, that's a good sign because it seemed like he's aware that he don't need that guy, especially a guy that didn't train him, right? I want to see just how smart Ryan is because now that's getting rid of Joe Goosen. That's move number one. That's a smart move. I say move number two, need to be exploring being a free agent. Know what I'm saying? Get up out of there where Golden Boy at, bro. You don't need to be there, bro. MJ, salute, fan. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, he finessed Ryan. Facts. He did. Got him out of there. Something stroke. Yeah, right. Right. He could be Bruce Lee. He could be. He wasn't. Shamika Jackson, salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Ryan looks sick. I'm fighting our brother. The catchweight fight did not show me any signs of comfort. He need to stay at 140. I mean, yeah, he know what he signed up for, but I don't think the weight was the ultimate demise. I think sending him in there naked with no trainer and promoters and a bootlicker that didn't believe in him is wild. You know what I'm saying? He needs to know how to block. Facts. Showtime, all access. Goosen watching Garcia hitting the speed back. Goosen was looking at Garcia. But he won't tell him that, Mr. Machines. He won't say nothing, bro. He'll just let bro think he doing fine. Like, bro, you doing fine. You're doing good. That man got flattened in the second round, went and sat on the stool, nose leaking, product punched out his hair, everything, nose dripping on his lip. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell him he doing good. You doing good out there. You're doing good out there. No, he's not doing good out there. For weight, great win for Tank, but go to 140. You want to fight 140 pounders? Nah, see that the thing is, Shamika, you got it the other way around. Ryan should go to 135. He should have been at 135 if he wanted to be fighting 135 pounders. Because remember, it's Ryan that said he wanted to fight, right? Ryan claimed he wanted this, right? You know what I'm saying? It ain't Tank wanting 140 pounders as much as it's Ryan clout chasing his name for years and finally got it. Get what I'm saying? So it wasn't, it's the other way around. Honestly, is Ryan should have been at 135 and he wouldn't have to worry about the catch weight. Keep practicing on that Cobra pad. Yup. Facts, D, man. I do. 22 misses. Salute, fam. Appreciate you pulling up. Salute to everybody in the building. Smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you new. I need a Black American trainer to implement some new tools. That sound like that wouldn't be a bad idea, bro. Andrew Gray, what's good with the family? Appreciate you pulling up. Smoke, what's good with the smoke? Salute to you, Brody. I think being in your comfort weight always matters. No excuses, but it does matter. Yeah, but I just don't. Again, look at it this way. He was able to perform, right? You know what I mean? He said he was eating good. I'm going off what the fighter said. You know what I'm saying? Not what some people think. I'm going off exactly what he said. And he ain't say nothing again about the weight till they baited him into saying it. And then he said, oh, yeah, well, my legs didn't feel that good. But once it got going, I was good. Like, he ain't even complaining about it as much as people want him to. And again, I always point this out. If he truly wanted what Tank had, right? Because he said he wanted what Tank got. He should have fought him at 35 and he wouldn't have had this rehydration issue. The fact that he's lazy, this is why he really at 140. He's not at 140 because his body just grew all of a sudden. Nah. His ass is undisciplined. He's very undisciplined, in my opinion. That's what he is. Better up 40 than Teal if he gets Santos. Yes, Bob Santos is a real deal, bro. Bob Santos is the real deal. Ryan lost to grab a hair moose in the second round. Facts. So he punched some of that product out his head, blood out his nose. Right. Yeah, it is. True, Thrill. It is. But again, to not even train the guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I respect him, man. I respect him, man. So cut that last pound and rehydrate as much as he wanted to take D. I've been trying to say that from the beginning. I think people keep missing that. It's easy to kind of look at that, kind of never mind that when it's Tank. But again, that is what it's all boiled down to, bro. If you truly want it to be great the way you said, it's a pound. Think about this, y'all. He could have made that extra pound and then rehydrated to what he want because there wouldn't have been no rehydration clause had he fought him at 35. If y'all understand what we trying to say, could have just rehydrated. He's lazy dude and he tricked himself. Omega Red, salute family. Buckle up, boxing talk. How you feeling? You can't make 135. Listen, I'm gonna say this again. If he made a catch weight of 136 pounds, you're telling me this dude couldn't have made one more pound and then rehydrated to what he wanted to and felt as comfortable as he wanted to on fight night. That's what I'm saying. We keep saying what people can't do. You gotta think we ain't talking about 5 more extra pounds. We talking about a pound. And then being able to rehydrate back to what he want, how he can't do it. Can't or didn't want to. It's a difference. I don't think it's no can't. Oh, but you can make 136. Not 135, but I can make 136 though. Like, come on. Think about it. These people, I have no clue. No clue. Skywalker Boxing, what's good, my bro? What's good with it? Salute to everybody in the building, man. They know it. Yeah, let Oscar tell it. Ash, he only sell what 200K buys. It was Ryan Garcia. Yeah, okay. You trying to, and again, him trying to make it seem like Ryan Garcia is the face of boxing right now is the safe face because he don't want Ryan to leave his ass. You get what I'm saying? He don't want Ryan to skate on him. I mean, don't look good at the weight either. But again, when you keep saying what you want, again, we have to be very clear about something. This dude wants to be on record being known for him being the reason the fight was made because he wanted it. And all he had to do was go make 1 more pound, bro. If he truly wanted what somebody got, I keep saying, dude, 136, that catch weight is not for Tank as much as people think it is. He fights at 135. Him going up an extra pound, that's for the other guy, not him. He makes 135, no problem. He makes that weight cut, no problem. We know this. That wasn't for him. That was for Ryan. It seemed like people think that 136 was for Tank. No, it ain't. It's for this goofy ass dude right here, man. Now I don't even want to go in on him because I'm gonna salute Ryan today. He look big. He look big, but again, most of these dudes, bro, don't be having no nutritionists, bro. They just be winging it or doing it by, sauna suits and cutting weight the unnatural way. You get what I'm saying? You do get a nutritionist, man. You'll work wonders, bro. You think he looks sick? I don't think he looks sick, though. I heard EJ say something about the eyes too. I don't think he looks sick. Dude's just lazy. Being boxing news. That's what I've been saying, bro. I keep saying that. He was sick. Very high. And again, y'all do know after the second catch weight, I mean, after that weigh-in, the final weigh-in, he could weigh what he want once he go back in the ring, right? Like if he just like I don't know, I'm not giving him the weight thing. You get what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna give this guy the weight thing. Like, and again, we gotta have this conversation. There's more than one way. Nothing is one way. Ain't nobody wrong for feeling how y'all feel. Y'all not wrong. We all got eyes. We see it different ways, right? It's all good. For me, what y'all think is worse? The weight or going in there with a trainer that didn't train you? What you think is worse? Because let's just put this in perspective. According to them, he made the weight just fine. According to Ryan Garcia, out his own mouth, he said he was eating. He feel good. He just fine. He was like 139 or something the day of when he was saying what he was saying. He's eating. He's feeling fine. This is out his own mouth. How are we going to then create excuses that he's not even making for himself? He's trying to, in a sense, but they're baiting him. You get what I'm saying? What's actually worse? Because if we're putting it into perspective, they said they made the weight comfortably. They did everything the right way. He was eating. He was comfortable and all that, right? So he at least did that the right way. But did he prepare the right way? Is what I'm saying. So what do y'all think is worse? The weight or going in there with a trainer that didn't even train you? You wasn't lack of preparation. I don't give a damn what your weight could be spot on. Your weight could be whatever it want. If you're not prepared, you're not going to win the fight. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So I'm just not saying don't abandon how you think. Stick with what you stick with. But just I'm pointing out something that makes sense to y'all. What's worse? Going in there at a weight where y'all said y'all made it comfortably and was eating what you want. You was eating. You was fine. You was comfortable. This is what you said out your mouth. So what's worse? That or going in there unprepared? I don't care if you prepared to lose the weight, make the weight, whatever the weight could be, anything, right? Say it's no rehydration calls. But if you're going in there comfortable, you could come in there with whatever weight you want, right? But you're going in there with a trainer that didn't train you. Let's put this in perspective. No game plan. You went in there with your own game plan in the biggest fight of your life, in the first pay-per-view that you've ever been a part of, the biggest stage of your life. Think about all of this stuff we talking about right here. That's why I said the weight is the least of the worries. Sending that man in there like disarmed. They sent that man in there with basically like a plastic kitchen knife or something. You get what I'm saying? Like a butter knife with a damn Uzi or something. You get what I'm trying to say? A sledgehammer. He had a damn toenail clipper in the ring, and Tank had a sledgehammer. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? It's the best way I could put it. He was not prepared, is what I'm saying. So regardless of what the weight was, he would have lost anyway because he was ill prepared for the job at hand. He wasn't ready for that moment. He wasn't prepared. And the walkout got to him a little bit too before he even got in the ring, because he was looking like with the big eyes. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? The moment got big for him. It didn't get all the way away from him, but the moment got big for him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But just think about what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah. And it's not that it's an excuse, because I hear y'all, right? I level with people. I understand where y'all coming from. What you're saying don't sound crazy, but I'm just telling you, or I'm just giving y'all something different to think about. Just think about what would be worse. You get what I'm saying? You having to meet the requirements of that rehydration clause, or you not being prepared to win that fight, the biggest fight of your life. You get what I'm saying? You went in there, look at the gap in competition that you just jumped levels, literally from Fortuna into Goes to Tank Davis. You get what I'm saying? So I would more so want to be prepared. You get what I'm saying? Training strategy wise, like you get what I'm saying, and be schooled in the gym. Like he didn't get that. So it's like he got sent in there negative. You get what I'm saying? It's like sending your guy in there ill prepared for battle. You get what I'm saying? The answer when I heard Ryan Moore, that 5-minute media workout, them tacos he crushed after, that'll give you your answers about the weight. Oh yeah, right. Or Joe, right. Good. Facts, KD. Edgar Chavez jersey in the building. What's good with it, my bro? And salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Y'all just over 10 pounds overnight after the weigh-in. Weigh-ins Friday, less than 25. Second day weigh-ins is at 11 a.m. And that's all I'm saying. Just look into it. That's all I'm saying. And again, as he tried to leave it alone, but they baited him into trying to say he wasn't good. Teach, salute, teach, preacher, he's pulling up. How you feeling? Ozzy when he had got up so fast in the second round. Right. Bingo. Know what I'm saying? That man didn't have a problem moving. You know what I'm saying? He got up immediately off that knockdown. Clean flush left hand. Right in the butt. Right on the point of his nose. Bust his nose and everything. That boy hopped right back up and got back to it. Trying to tell you, man. He just wasn't never equipped for battle. That's all I'm trying to say, y'all. You can say the weight affected him if you want. And I ain't crucifying nobody for that, right? But I'm going to just say he wasn't prepared. I'm going to just point that out. Like, you know, that lack of preparation, you're bound to crash and burn. It's hard for you to be successful at this level, and you just simply not prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's the lack of training started with the third fight. I'll say this. I feel like, right, and that's a great question, Thrill. That's a great question, bro. That's a great question too, bro. By the way, that's a great question. Lack of training started with this fight. Now I wouldn't say if I know. Obviously, we don't know, right? But I will say, right, based on what he said, Thrill, that you collaborate with Ryan, you don't train him because he got his own game plan, his own strategy. Something he said in the ring, true 99% of the time, or something like that. And then he also doubled down and said he went in there with his own game plan and things like that. I think Joe allowed the moment to get away from him, because to me, that sounds like you distancing yourself from the situation, but you just like essentially being somewhat of an overseer or damn near a babysitter. And he don't need that. So you saying collab with him, so you allow him to do whatever he want and tell him little stuff here or there. That's not, he didn't fulfill his job description on the night. Joe Goosen did. You get what I'm saying? So for him setting the stage the way he did, he showed that he was trying to separate himself from the actual loss. It sounded like to me. You get what I'm saying? By saying he went in there with his own game plan. It wasn't me. Thomas, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Salute to you, Brody. Fate, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? Tank, what he got? Nothing. And so that's a good question. Did it start then? And I think it definitely it was a different type of training. I believe he was training them more so them other fights, but I don't know for what reason would he think that he didn't have to train him for the biggest fight of his life. It's confusing, right? It's a little confusing. So that's a good question. Was he just collaborating with him the whole time? Because if you really look, you can't say you see any real significant improvements in Ryan Garcia with these fights that he's been with him, right? But you can see subtleties, right? Like a willingness to keep the chin tucked. And I think that was the real extent of Joe Goosen's expertise. I think he told him the bare minimum and stuff like that. Keep your chin tucked. You get what I'm saying? And the bare minimum, because he just didn't work on a lot, and you can tell. You can tell. Jean Jacket to go left at this pay-per-view debut. Right. Fate, he up out of there. Touch the body. Remember that? He said, come on, touch the body. Hope he will at least watch Davis fight. And that's something that's another thing though. Mayo, you bring up a great point. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all punch that like button in the mouth one time. Jim, my bro, what's good with it, Jim? How you feeling today? Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? He said, was he with Canelo? If so, what happened there? Yeah, Thrill, he was over there in the Eddie Reynoso camp. But remember, Thrill, they exposed him for not working hard. Remember, Canelo went in on him and told everybody that he come in, hit the bag for a couple minutes, he do a couple rounds on the bag or something, go in, hit the mitts or something like that, and then leave out and don't come back for days and stuff like that. Do his little Instagram videos and don't come back. And remember, like he had left him. So he left there, you know, kind of on a bad note, then linked up with Joe Goosen, I guess, and now here you go. You know what I mean? Now here you go. Joe Goosen, 3 fights later, Joe Goosen fired. And my thing is, the lack of support that they showed, like, why wasn't you at the post-fight press? Why did you leave that man by himself like that? Is wild to me. Ryan needs a Buddy McGirt. Fate, you see what I'm thinking, right? You thinking how I'm thinking in terms of he need that alpha male type energy, bro. No disrespect. Like, he need that real, like, trainer, teacher type mentality. Buddy McGirt is one of them guys. Like, he gonna fulfill his job description, bro. He gonna put the work in. He not gonna just be a face and a name in there. And that's all Joe Goosen was. That's all I'm trying to say. And again, when you saying you collaborating and you allowing a guy, a young fighter that's still trying to get better, trying to learn, in the biggest moment, biggest fight of his life, and you letting him work and do his own game plan, you did not do your job, bro. You don't deserve to get paid. Straight like that, he don't deserve to get paid. Save by a low level opponent this time. That's true too. I think like that's a good point, Kurt. But I'll say this too. I think he kept the chin tucked a bit more, right? Because even that's something Kenny Ellis, Coach Kenny pointed that out. He said he's seen some small little, you know what I mean, improvements, like just a willingness to not have that chin up on a platter how you normally do, right? So I seen little, very small things, right? It wasn't nothing big. Mr. Mechanical was good, fam. How you feeling, bro? Buddy's viable match what Ryan needs, right? You need that person that's really gonna get on your ass in there. Devin SHAKUR not giving Tank any catchweight stipulations at all. Nah, I don't think he'll need it though. I don't think he'll use it. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he will because those dudes are in the weight class. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he'll do it. Again, this is my opinion, but I think the whole weight rehydration thing came about simply because you wanted to be dumb and not fight at the 135 limit and just blow up to whatever you wanted, right? Because you know what I mean? You didn't hear this about any other opponents at 35, should I say? Outside of, you know what I mean? At 35 period, should I say? You didn't hear this about nobody else but Ryan. And that's because he's very aware that this dude wanted to come in being damn near a middleweight. And I think he pulled the plug on that pretty much. Do to help him. Right. And again, he needs somebody that is going to not allow him to do what he want to do, so to speak. Like, he needs a strict regimen. He needs He needs somebody to really be on him that ain't going to let him do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? And if you see that he's not listening, then you leave him be and you let him self-destruct. But he's going to have to allow somebody to guide him into being a better fighter. I don't think, like, he's not going to be able to get to the level that he wants to, or maybe he's gotten to the level he feel like he need to get to, but I don't think he's gonna get to the level he need to get to just winging it. You know what I'm saying? Just winging it. You want to take a beating like a man, 135, who survived at 140, and a lot of people kind of throw that out the window. Teach, I'm trying to tell you, dude should have been at 35, man. I'm telling you. I just got in, but Ryan to me just to take the sport serious. Yeah, I get it. For me, Teach, I get it. In this instance, I'll give him some credit. I think this was a smart move. I think this was the first smart move that he's made that I can tell since losing the fight. Because again, if the whole purpose is to get somebody in there to train and teach you, and if you go with somebody that's going to allow you to do you, then what am I paying you for type deal, right? So I don't think it's like I'm getting rid of you because we lost. It's I'm getting rid of you because you didn't fulfill your job description. You didn't show up. You wasn't there. Like you get what I'm saying? Then you making statements like he went in there with his own game plan. Like, I don't even know if that's something you should be saying to people. And if so, why did you wait till the fight was out to say something like that? You get what I'm saying? He went in there with his own game plan, and that's weird. Like, you just don't let nobody do that. I'm gonna show you help. He need to switch career. Right. And that's what I'm saying, Ash. If he can't allow nobody to really teach him, then he in trouble. Yeah. And I don't think, I think he navigated himself through those rounds pretty damn well before getting stopped. You know what I'm saying? For him not to be trained and properly taught. Like, you know what I mean? And for him to be in there with his own game plan, just going off of what Joe Goosen said, for him to be going off on his own stuff, I think that was a bit impressive, bro. Not sure he wants to work that hard. He don't, but his punches were wide. Footwork was horrible. Ring IQ was negative. Yeah, he's still flawed. I think, well, again, I think the chin tuck and trying to stick to the jab a little bit. He was trying to do that. I think those two little small details, two things I noticed right away. He was trying to be setting things up with a jab, so to speak, and but that wide left hook just stink to me. I don't like it, and I kept telling people he's not hitting Tank with that left hook, but I guess people had to see it to believe it. I'm not sure he wants to work that hard. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He gotta go in there flash. You gotta go in there and you gotta get with a trainer that he really believes in, not the one that just believes in him, right? Somebody that really want to go in there and sharpen his skills and is really fit for the job, yo. He's not without talent and skill, bro. He really not. Like, just to think, man. Just think where he just got a tank fight. He just was part of the what they're telling us by the numbers is the most lucrative fight this year. This might be the biggest fight this year, number-wise. And he's part of that without being as good as what some people feel like he could be or should be to be able to deserve a tank fight. You get what I'm saying? So think about where he's gotten already with not having the most. That's where my respect for him is. You get what I'm saying? And I think if he really is committed and dedicated to the sport, then he'll go get a trainer that demonstrates that same level of commitment and dedication into getting him better as a fighter, and he'll do that. So again, this is one part of it, right? Getting rid of Joe Goosen as it's being reported, right? If this is factual, like it's all being reported everywhere, if he's parting ways with Joe Goosen, let's see what direction he goes in terms of tutelage and training. Let's see who he goes to pick up. Let's really see where this kid's mind is at. You get what I'm saying? And let's see if he still if he think Golden Boy is the place for him. It's going to be real interesting to see how he deal with this situation, bro. If he just sits still, because I don't know, he don't seem like he happy with how things played out. Like, he cool with the loss, but he ain't cool with the lack of support, I think, from his team. Fight ran on Ricky Williams' channel. It was hella low, and Ryan earned it. Yeah. I feel you, Ash. That's for me what Ash said. Someone to teach you, Ryan, don't want to put in the work. Yeah. And again, Teach, you can't force him, right? So I'm very just being open to what y'all saying. Like, that's a him problem. If it's really him just not listening, like, or you just can't you got to be this man trainer at this point. You can't try to be his buddy. He really need a teacher, right? Because he got skills to work with, bro. He got talent. He got something to work with. He's not just a trash fight. He's not no trash fight. No run of the mill is going to really beat him, right? He'll beat those kind of fighters. Now, think about if he really gets some real schooling, man. Think about it, what I'm saying, y'all. Got some size, height. You get what I'm saying? If you know how to fight with it a little bit, it'd be better off. Like, I'm telling you, little nuances, man. Somebody to really not change his game, but polish his game and make him more of a complete fighter. It's possible. He's very young, bro. Very young. It can be done. But again, what's his level of commitment like at this point? That's the question, especially after making this bag, right? Especially after making this much money. You want to ask what his level of commitment is like. His chin was tucked, but it kept flying up when he... Right, Kurt. Right. He tried to keep it tucked, though. He tried to. Well, it was some more, but I guess it's a business move on his end. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, they definitely saved him. Why would he let Tank beat him up more? Yeah, that ain't happen. So in the studio, you beat up by Tank. Facts. They don't want that ass for the fear. Makes you want to see what a person is made. I get that, Teach. Wilder a special guy, though. Wilder, one of those dudes that I feel like if he tell you got to get him out of there, take him out, you got to. I really believe him when he say that. But I don't believe Ryan was equipped to deal or built to deal with that level of punishment. I just don't think so. I think in the moment where he got hit in the rib, he fought it. He fought it for as long as he could, and then he just folded, right? And I think at that point, he reached his threshold, like his max threshold. I think that's as bad as he's ever felt that in the ring before, right? And I don't think he was willing to try to push it past the point where he got hurt at in the fight, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like, he wasn't willing to be as hurt as what he was in that moment after that shot to the rib cage and then try to get up and fight through that. You get what I'm saying? I think at that moment he reached his peak in terms of pain, and he was like, nah, I'm cool. If I get up, man, it's gonna be bad for me. But he said Ryan from Victorville, he ain't got to. Yeah. Victorville's funny, yeah. Bro is from Victorville. Victorville. But look, ultimately, man, I just want to see what's next for him. I think this was a smart move, but I do want to see where he go in terms of like teaching. Like, I think he need to go. It's going to be important to see who he go pair up with, right? I think who he goes to find, whoever replaces Joe Goosen, it's going to say a lot to me. right? That's going to tell me, I think, how serious he actually is going to take boxing from this point on. Because again, that he made a big bag, right? So firing a guy is one thing, right? But let's see who you get to replace him. That's what I really want to see. I want to see who you really get to replace him. William Old School, salute, brother. How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. I feel like the lightweights grit have been tested with K&T and Tank. Yeah, man. 140 had some good scraps and tests. Schizo Paul, what's good, family? How you feeling? I can't imagine what Ron's sparring sessions look like ahead of the fight. If he even sparred. Yeah, Schizo Paul, according to them, they say he was hurting sparring partners, bro. They say he was hurting sparring partners. I heard he was hurting sparring partners. He was breaking some of his pad man's hands and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all was hearing those same rumors, but I definitely heard it. I heard those things for sure. Heard he's beating up the sparring partners and hurting them, man. Hurting some of this. He hitting so hard. Some of the guys holding the pads, he was hurting their hands and stuff like that. For him to get in style, how much respect the fighter giving to the fighter who stopped him. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Just saying I just got caught. Right. I get what you're saying. And again, that's just like, you know, you give him the bare amount of credit when you say that. I just got caught because you're making it seem like it's just something you did rather than him catching you with a good shot. That's why sometimes they slip that in there. He caught me with a good shot. You know what I mean? But that's Ron for dropping his trainer. Whoever plays him, you got to be the leader in that relationship. That's what I'm saying, Teach. You know what I'm saying? Grease with fire was good with a fan. Probably Derrick James. That'd be interesting nonetheless. That'd be interesting because you know Derrick James would be about business, discipline. See, that's what discipline, commitment, consistency. Discipline, commitment, consistency was what Ryan need, in my opinion. And if he has a trainer that can, you know, get those things from him, then I think he can become a better fighter. I think the future could still be bright for him. Because again, look how far he got, being as limited as what we feel like he is, right? You know what I'm saying? So again, it's just, if he don't allow this big bag that he made to spoil his hunger, then he might have a shot at changing the tide a little bit. The team was going to break his jaw and promise he was unwilling to leave on stretcher. Nah, Dr. Mark, facts. He did not want to leave on no stretcher for sure. He most certainly did not want to go like that. Yeah, man, that'd be he'd be getting touched. Because the craftiness aspect, the complete athletes, I feel like always going to give him tons of trouble. If you like a complete athlete, you going to always get somebody tons of trouble, bro. Somebody like Ron, should I say, with such slow feet. I just seen this I just seen this video from Blue Blood. Salute to Blue Blood. He said, big news, Gervonta Tank Davis ordered to fight Haney or be stripped. Allow Frank Martin versus Zepeda. So they saying Tank just got ordered to fight Devin Haney or be stripped and allow Frank Martin versus Zepeda. Wow. It's pretty damn interesting right there. Frank Martin beats all those guys. Honestly, only Tank will maybe be Frank Martin. Right now, I got Tank stopping Frank Martin. I got Shakur beating Frank Martin right now as well. Devin Haney would be another tough fight for him as well. I'm not just going to anoint this guy after like 3-4 wins that people seen. You get what I'm saying? I mean, Cheryl Rivera is, although a very credible win, but I don't think he knows Tank Davis, and I don't think he present the kind of skill set nor pedigree that Shakur Stevenson will present to Frank Martin. Frank Martin is a hell of a fighter. I think his skill set alone makes those fights 50-50 type fights. He ain't no guaranteed loss with none of them, right? But right now, I'm favoring both Tank and Shakur, both to beat him. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think, undeniably, I hope we do get that fight because I keep hearing people say they think Frank Martin to beat Shakur. And I want to see any fight where people say somebody can beat somebody, and I think that I want to see it. It's a good fight. But Shakur ain't just no run-of-the-mill fighter. and you're gonna get in there and do any of the shit you've been doing to these other dudes to him. That's something that I know undeniably. Like to be, it's hard. You know that it's the game. Name of the game is to hit and not get hit, and to be as hard to hit as he is crazy to me, and he does it so consistently. It's ridiculous, bro. I don't believe him. Coach Calvin say, well, welcome Ryan with open arms. No, Ryan want to be Tank's friend. You're going to see Ryan in his camp with Tank. That's the narrative. The WA Super doesn't have a Mando. Right. And it don't teach because he ain't the mandatory. With them ordering that, if I'm understanding it right, with them ordering that, that's the attempt to consolidate the belts. Because remember, they said they wanted to consolidate belts and stuff like that. And they were supposed to do that a while ago. So I think them ordering it would make him would be an attempt to consolidate the belts. But again, like a lot of people give Tank the flack for having a regular title. But as I understand it, the regular title is the title with the mandatories. A super title doesn't have mandatories, if y'all get what I'm saying. So they make jokes out of the guy with the regular title, but don't understand that in this crazy way that looks like the title that holds the weight. Because anytime you got mandatories to fulfill, you got real challenges coming up. Know what I'm saying? So it's just different. It's unlikely it will be ordered. We're gonna see too. Again, you know, he just reporting it, so we're gonna see how it shake out. Frank Zepeda was being ordered. Frank won't have to go fight Zepeda now. Yeah, facts. And he's saying to allow. He's saying if they don't, the way he put it, if not, then that allows Frank Martin and Zepeda something. I don't fully understand that. Maybe I need to listen to the video though. He's showing right now, yeah. In my opinion, he do right now, but he ain't gonna wash him. He'll beat him, but he ain't gonna wash him. Right now, in my opinion, Frank Martin. I lean towards Frank Martin, but say you give Keyshawn a few more fights, we might have a different conversation. But as of right now, from what I see, I lean towards Frank. Outside of Tank, Frank will be the toughest fight for Shakur, right? And that's why one of the reasons why I want to see it, because people feel like that, TD, and I love it because that means we got a good fight. I think the people, y'all know what y'all talking about. That'd be a great fight, and I want to see it. I want to see just how tough Frank Martin and beef is Shakur. You know what I mean? I swear I want to see it. I want to see all these fights. Black Grass Podcast. Salute to my bro. How you feeling? Everybody, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Voice of Boxing. Salute to my bro. How you feeling, bro? Tank and Martin will be ready in this Ryan fight. Yeah, absolutely. It will. Absolutely. There she go. Well, that's a good point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So order Morrell and Canelo, right. Canelo mess around and drop the belts before he do anything. Tank only have a Mando when he can make Devin look good and Tank look bad. All right. 817, what's good? What he said? Star. What's good with it, my bro? Well, salute to you, bro. These BS. Yeah, man. That's why I was saying, like, and I like getting game in. People explaining those little politics and things like that when it comes to the belts and, you know what I mean, how they hold weight. A lot of people, that goes over a lot of people's head. They just hear regular title and they make fun of it, but that's the one that make you have to fight a mandatory obligation. Just regular title. Devin Haney, Tank head moving and feet are extremely underrated. Power like a 135-pounder. Wow, I'm telling you, and it's funny, Dr. Mark, that you brought up head movement. Frank was at the fight hunting. Facts, Tater, he was scouting. It's funny that you brought up head movement, right? Because before this live started, I posted a short with Tank when he fought Pitbull Cruz, right? Because so many people love the they love to show the times where Tank got hit with clean shots in the fight with Pitbull, right? But they don't like to show when he was showing defense, making this dude miss. So I showed the highlight where Tank stuck his head in that Pitbull, baited him, made him swing. He took a big swing. Tank just slipped him. Dude swung, threw himself all balanced and everything. Like, Tank defense definitely underrated for sure. So that's why I respect the super franchise title. Right. That's the second-tier belt, the knockout belt. You can't unify with a regular belt. I'm going to say this again, bro. Because I don't have all the answers and the ins and outs, right? But that is the belt. The regular belt is the one that has mandatories attached to it. You get what I'm trying to say? A super title man, salute to the OG for now. He was just breaking this down the other day. He was just breaking all this down. So it's like I'm not it's hard to discredit the belt that would put you in position to have to fight people. Whereas the super title or the super WBA title that people keep talking about, you don't have to fight nobody. You can just hold that belt. You get what I'm trying to say? I get why, you know, now understanding it, I get why the WBA regular title holds more weight than what people will want you to believe. You know what I'm saying? Said the fight wasn't that good. What fight? The Tank fight? I heard many people say the opposite. When narrative, they was just lying or they lying now. Either way, something. So at some point, somebody was doing some lying, right? So I'm gonna continue to try to learn the ins and outs of this politic game when it comes to these belts. But that shit is confusing and it's dumb. You know what I'm saying? But again, I understood that completely. Like the regular title has mandatories attached to it, whereas the super you would never have to defend that title against anybody. You get what I'm saying? So the bill was good, the knockout was good, the boxing actual fight, Garcia said it was going to be beforehand. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at how nobody looked at it. I looked at it. It did for me what I needed it to do. You get what I'm saying? And then I was like on to the next. I enjoyed the energy. Yeah, all that stuff was good. The build up, the walkout. At least Tank walkout was. I don't know what you know what I'm saying? Then the views go up. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm not feeling the knockout belt at all. Tank gotta go with the real belts from Devin. See? Again, y'all y'all not understanding what I'm saying about the belt. Yeah, they not calling it a real belt, but it has mandatories attached to it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like a super title was exactly that. A title. Y'all think they making people forget. I think people take it personal. Again, OG was explaining it. It made perfect sense to me. He could explain it a lot better than me, but I got some understanding that day of the regular title that people downplay so much. Or it don't mean it happened. Facts, right. And remember all those other fights too, TD, that they ordered and didn't happen, bro. And they talking about stripping them though. They talking about stripping them. So let's see like how it play out until after May 20th. I feel you. That they let us pay to take the fight. They won't. I think they need to see each other. Yeah, man. I just want to see that fight as soon as possible, bro. I swear I do. I really just want to see it as soon as possible. Even though somebody got to lose, Devin Tank both win in the long run. The boxing wins, and that's all that matters. It's all facts. The WBA Super is technically the WBC franchise. Roja, can you tell them again, bro? Can you tell them again? I'm trying to tell you, that's not a slight. That's not a slight to Dev Haney. That's just what it is. I gotta do a little more homework. I had to do it. I had to get some schooling, bro. I had to get some schooling. Big Cheesy, what's good with it, fam? Oh, Calvin calling the big dog. What do you do? Want to prove. Right. Devin Haney's king of 135. My brother Tank can unify with anybody, and Tank belt holds no weight at all. Okay, listen. I don't want to make this a back and for a belt conversation, right? But what I'm saying is that's a fact. What I'm saying about the mandatory, right? Can you tell them again, TD? Doesn't take about if y'all want to call Devin Haney the king, that's fine. He got the belts. Nothing wrong with him having the belts and being the king, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I want to be clear about this. I don't favor one more than the other in terms of like supporting them, right? I support them both equally. So this not a Tank versus Devin. Like, you know what I mean? It's just what it is. Tank has showed people, he gave people another avenue to be successful throughout the titles. That's all that is. Dev showed you if you want something, you go get it, right? He went and got them straps, and I respect him for it. But it don't make Tank any less of the man because he don't have belts. Belts don't make the fighter. The quality of fighters on the resume make the fighter to me. The quality of wins make the fighter to me. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean the belts don't matter. It matters when you moving, right? What Haney did, they complained about the level of opponent that Kambosos was. He went and fought a better one. Get what I'm saying? There's no knock on him for that. There's no knock on him having the belts, but this is something people need to understand what TD is saying right here. You know what I'm saying? slow motion is better than no motion. You feel me? Goosen Tank fight over the weekend, but guys defensively good, but Tank's activity won that. He's still active when he messed up his hand right grip. Facts. Played a part of that yeah. They hands hit each other, yo. It showed a replay. Tank was shooting one of them uppercuts. That's why if y'all noticed he was taking credit for the injury, saying he caused it because you showed them they punched, they hit hands or something like that, and you seen Tank start wincing a little bit. WBA need to force Zepeda to fight Martin. Right, and straight for not fighting someone, just like Canelo gets struck for not fighting. You know how I go. I was in the same division as both against Ludacris, but again, Thrill Hill. That's what making that fight would do. Consolidate those belts. I think they would get rid of the other title after that. They get rid of, you know what I mean? So let's see it. Goes them otherwise. Game Time Future was good. What you trying to say, bro? He regular belt has no me. Oh my god, shit. All right, man. I'm gonna say this again. You get what I'm saying, TD? Y'all make sure when y'all hear me, y'all hearing what I'm saying, not what y'all thinking. This is not an argument about what belt means more, but I would urge y'all to do a little bit more homework on the belts. TD understands exactly what I'm saying. Y'all, you can have the argument about what belt you as a fan want to give the importance to. But I'm simply saying logically, if the belt that people are dissing is the belt that's required for you to fight mandatory obligations while the other one you do not. Do you get what I'm saying? You're saying it has no meaning. That has meaning in and of itself to me. So it's like it's opinion, but it's the conversation is not which belt holds more weight. I don't give a damn about no belts, man. Like they don't do nothing. That don't make me decide to watch either fighter more or less the belts. You get what I'm saying? That's for them. Like I don't care about it as the fighter, as the fan. I just want to see the fights. Like I don't care which belt is more importance to anybody. I don't care. People feel like Devin Haney is the man because he got the belts. That's cool. I'm gonna tell you right. Y'all gotta make sure you're having the right conversation because I don't do arguments. It's like redundant. We going back and forth. Like you saying all the same things. He has the real jewelry. I'm telling you, a belt that has mandatory obligations, give that belt some importance because many times a mandatory fighter will be of some substance. So again, I don't care about belts as much as I care about the quality of fighter on the resume. If we're gonna make it like that, I don't care who has the belts. That's for them to worry about. I don't care about it. I'm still gonna watch them regardless. Dungeon Talk with Doom, what's good with it? Devin has all the real jewelry. That's not the conversation. I keep trying to tell y'all. I don't understand where we miscommunicating. Are y'all aware of what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like because I'm hearing y'all just basically making your own kind of discussion about what belt is more important. You still ain't disproving what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just stating one simple fact. That belt has mandatories attached to it. The belt that you keep saying ain't nothing, it don't mean nothing. Why would they make people fight for it? You get what I'm trying to say? Why would they make you fight somebody to keep it? Why would they be right now, whether they going to actually strip him or not? Why would they be threatening to strip him for it if he don't fight for it? You got to understand what I'm saying. Y'all making the belt insignificant because it don't matter to y'all. But as it pertains, why would they make people fight for it if it's so insignificant? Whereas that super title, you don't have to fight for it. Do you get what I'm saying? You can just hold it. That's what I'm going. It's not a competition about who belt matters. I don't care about Tank belt no more than I care about Dev straps he got. I care about the quality of fighter that they is. The belts matter in Dev's case because I feel like he's a quality fighter. You get what I'm saying? When Kambosos had the belts, I didn't think they had that type of value to them. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the value of the fighter, the quality of the fighter that the belts are attached to that gives the belts the meaning, not just somebody holding the belts. We have plenty of title holders. I don't believe Dev is a title holder. That's why the belts would matter. If that's the kind of conversation y'all having, what belt matter? I don't care about his belt. We don't get it just do because it's been 2 years of lying pounding in our brains. Tank got no damn job or a belt. Cruz had more than 3 weeks notice. He said himself, try again. Right. The WBA quick eradicating intern belts, but ain't trying to make Tank fight Dev after Loma. It can be no excuse. That's what they saying right here anyway. Well, 817 in this video, they saying they gonna they order it or strip him. Order Tank to fight Dev or strip him. Tank belt don't hold Wilt, but his resume does. Whoever win this fight should be Tank's next opponent. I think so too. I would love to see the winner. The winner. That's what I want to see. Bet. Oh, true indeed. Game time, future. True indeed, bro. Agreed, just you're not gonna get it through him. Yeah. I get it at this point because people just clearly don't hear what I'm saying. Notice, people, y'all responding to something that I'm not saying. Nobody's responding to me saying that the belt has mandatories, right? They'll make you fight to keep it though. The other one they won't, but then they'll tell you the one that they don't make you fight for, they just elevate you and make it super champion. That's the belt that matters. People are fooled, yo. People are truly fooled. It's simple. It's simple as hell. Just think about it. It's very simple when you look at it that way. All the belts, yeah. So he's king, but if he only had the super, while Tank had the regular, how would you feel about Tank having all the mandatories? Do you get what I'm saying, TD? TD, get what I'm saying? I'm not comparing Dev and Tank. That's more so. I'm telling y'all, I'm explaining to y'all their politics as best as I can, to my knowledge, to the way I could explain it, what I know to be the truth. You get what I'm saying? Not trying to discredit Dev's belt in any way, but I'm telling people some things are exactly what they are: a title, super champion, franchise champion, titles. You can't lose them. Simple and plain. Don't have to fight for them. You can't lose them. I don't understand how that goes past people's head. I love Devin Haney, bro. This ain't no slight to Devin Haney. This is about the politics. That's the politics side of it. This don't got nothing to do with Dev. Dev said he wanted to be undisputed. He went over there to Australia and took it. This is not a Dev bashing or dissing or discredit of his belts. I feel like he is a quality fighter. His belts matter because he's quality and he stand on business, and I respect him for it. I just want to make sure we having the right conversation. We be going off, you know what I mean? When we start making it about petty or whose belt matter more than, I don't give a damn about that. But I know one thing, just off logic or something that makes sense to me. If they will make you fight for a belt, that's making the belt significant in and of itself, because they'll make you fight for it. That's mandatories. Man, people put themselves in mandatory position, could be quality fighters. Those you'll be fighting tough guys, essentially, while this guy doesn't have to fight anybody. He can just hold on to the titles, or that title, should I say. It's just like the franchise title. You can't lose it. They just give it to you or elevate you or whatever they call it. By the who and it. If that's fight. That's all I was getting. I don't really care about, you know what I mean? I'm going to watch them because I feel like they stand on business. They belts is just icing on the cake for them. You know what I'm saying? And this is good when you're a true fighter and you got belts. You get what I'm saying? Not when you're a guy that just want to hold them. Dev, I don't feel like he moving like that. I like how he moving right now. I have an issue with none he doing. I think Shakur is going to need a fast reaction to keep up with Tank speed. Shakur is fast, fastest Tank. It's, you know what the thing is with Tank? He's fast and quick, if that makes sense, y'all. He fast and quick. You get what I'm saying? He a real athlete. That's the part. Like, he got them fast twitch muscles and that. Like, go look at that short. I don't even tell people to go look at that short. If y'all ain't see that little short I just posted, go look at the way Tank stuck his head all the way in. That pit bull baited him, made him swing, and then pulled out and made him just miss by a mile. Like, man, it's something beautiful to watch, man. His defense is crazy. His upper body movement, the reflexes, is something crazy. It gets worse every week. Yeah, they switching up. And then Camp Cruz just made it worse. Oh, yeah. True. Because that came out too. You all right. It's top spank fault. When Dev was on Showtime, it'd be huge and sad having ESPN in the tuck. Right. Score hasn't fought. Correction. Kirk Douglas, what's good, my bro? How you feeling? Let's do all they trying to hear is you trying to take credit. Yeah, that's what I want to make sure that y'all understand that's not going on here. Y'all can have at it. I don't do arguments. I do conversations, and I definitely ain't trying to diminish the credit of Devin Haney, bro. But I think people have no problem doing it when it comes to Tank. But how could you discredit the fact that they'll make him fight for that belt to keep it? They'll make him fight for that. Whereas the other one, they don't. It's no responsibility to holding the other title. The one that they're not giving the credit to, that's the one with the hefty responsibility. People are fooling themselves out by a name, a title. Super champion got people fooled, man. That's all I'm saying. And I was able to have this level of conversation on it because I got some schooling on it the other day. I just got some schooling on it, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Not taking from nothing dead, Dawn. I'm just telling people to open their minds a little bit more. The belt that y'all say don't hold no weight is the one they will make you fight for, not the other one. That's all. I'm just throwing it out there. There's no taking no credit from them. Just real. It's real shit. It's a fact. And as you hear them saying, ordering him to fight somebody or strip him. Exactly. You're not going to hear somebody ordering the super champion to fight somebody. They're going to strip him of that title. You're not going to hear that. And for that reason alone, get what I'm saying? That's why I say, if it wasn't for all these stupid ass belts, we wouldn't be having this type of conversation, right? The belts are stupid sometimes. Their rules are stupid. The belts matter when they're attached to quality fighter. I'm going to always say that. Dev is a quality fighter. And I'm going to keep giving him his credits. I just want to make sure we're hearing the right stuff. Oh, Mr. Split Decision, bro. Y'all need to. There you go, Just. You feel me, 817? I'm trying to stay on point. You know what I mean? I feel y'all. I'm trying to stay on point. Just want to make sure we're having the right conversation. What belts hold more weight? Bro, we already. All right, bro. Had a conversation by yourself, bro. Haney maniacs don't like talking about belts, but Devin belts, yeah. That's all. I get it. So obviously you don't know that because I ain't hear you say it. Buckle up, boxing talk. I ain't hear you say it. If obviously what you making the comments you making, you didn't understand. Well, I don't know what part you came in on in the conversation. Maybe you missed some. This wasn't the conversation that y'all was having. Get what I'm saying? Y'all made it about something that it wasn't. Gotta learn. People gotta learn to listen. When it's me, I do give and take. I'm not trying to be more right than you are. You get what I'm saying? If you say something, I'm gonna hear you out. But when I say something, especially if you can hear my voice, you should be able to hear me out. I'm not challenging what you're saying. I'm just adding to the conversation something that nobody else in here is saying. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody, but TD get what I'm saying, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I don't care what belt in your mind holds more weight. You can have that conversation. I'm just telling you, in my mind, if they're going to make you fight for the belt, that gives it validity. That gives it credit. You get what I'm saying? You can't just downplay it. Meanwhile, the other one you can just hold. That's all I'm saying. Get rid of the belts. So never care less. The rule for the super title. So you need the rec. Oh, thank you. That's all I'm saying, bro. Well, we off that. Lorenzo's undisputed run a whole weight because the drinkers was official. Yeah, salute to TD, man. OZ Boxing 22. Salute, fam. Appreciate you. Pink belt's a knockout belt. Okay. You get a mandatory, you still don't have the number. You got it, bro. You can have it. You got it, buckle up. Here go these fake. Kirk Douglas, salute to my Brody, man. Now listen, and again, I truly appreciate y'all for hearing me out. You making it a back and forth. It don't gotta be that. I do give and take, not back and forth. Making it a back and forth because you're not hearing me. My dead fans always, I don't get it. They always, they gotta discredit. And again, that's why I pointed that out, because you're discredit. You don't want nobody to discredit a man with the titles, but he has a title that you will have to fight to keep. Nah, they don't hold no weight because why? Because they don't say super? Because they don't say super by it? Why is it there? People don't get it, man. It is, bro. It is. It really is. And I'm not trying not to go there because it's not a back and forth about this dude. I'm not trying to slight him. Y'all making it about the wrong thing. That's them and their politics, y'all. Y'all should be mad at them for the rules, not me for trying to understand and learn them. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get, you know what I mean? That just what it will take. I'll get it. Yo, JERMALL and Devin, fight those belts are on the line. You can lose your super belt just like you lose a regular belt. Where do the super belt have mandatories? Buckle up. The super title have mandatories. I just want to know that. And how do you get the super title? Buckle up. Do you go win it from somebody? How do you get the super title? See, you made it this kind of conversation. I do give and take. I don't challenge people boxing knowledge. I don't have all the answers, bro. I say this all the time, but on this one, I feel like I'm right with this. I ain't challenging what you're saying, but I'm letting you know. Who do you fight for the super title? How do you get the WBA super title, bro? Just explain that to me. I just want to know. And school me. And I'm not being funny. School me. No one denied it, but you can be stripped of your super belt. You can't get stripped. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't let the titles, they're just titles, man. That's why I be saying belts don't matter, because it waters down boxing. It doesn't give the fighter the credit. It's the other way around. Dev giving them belts the credit, bro, because he a real fighter. Not just because he got them or because it's a title. No, he earned them, and he moving the right way. In my opinion, he is. You know what I'm saying? He moving right. So the titles matter because he is attached to a real one. You get what I'm saying? I don't know how many times I can say that. Ryan, Hector, and Rolly versus Camboza, and Linares, who fought the better competition. yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Buckle up. But the super title was similar to the franchise belt. You can't. Who can you win it from? Who has a super title that you can go like? Who do you fight for the super title? I want to know. You have a franchise belt in every division. That's something else we know, but we trying to tell you that is the same. It's similar. It's very similar. Super title is very similar to the franchise title. You stupid, Will. She rocking with her boy. Cecil, what up, Brody? What up with it? No more. Nobody has a friend. You sure about that? Are you sure, dude? See, now I think you said so. Now the franchise title is not around no more. When they get rid of that, just school me on that too, because I wasn't aware. I ain't even being funny. I swear I wasn't aware. They got rid of the franchise title when? I want to know when they got rid of it. You said it's not around no more. Nobody has it. So when did they get rid of it? I need some schooling, bro. I might have missed that. That need to fight next because this shit's ridiculous. Can't even tune into a box YouTubers, but EJ 2.0. Somebody else be saying that, bro. Somebody else was saying that, bro. But I'm just trying to make sure you understand that this is no slight to your boy. Like, I don't do that. Get what I'm saying? I just try to add that piece. And I think when people hear that, they turn it into like it's a versus. Nah, it's not that. It's not that type of thing. That's their BS rules. Do you understand why belts be confusing? Because if you didn't know that, then I'm not mad because I didn't know that a couple weeks ago. I swear I didn't know that. I know now, though. I know now. Just because particular fighters hold these belts, it got to be someone getting discredited. That's all. You get what I'm saying? And I just want to be clear. I ain't doing that. Like, you get what I'm saying? I want to make sure people know that. Tank will end Devin. 22 Mr. Salute fan content. Line one live at the top of Devin Haney. To a family in Vegas this weekend. There's no mention of Devin Salome anywhere in the city. Damn. Word? Man, why would they do that? Damn, man. I hope they need to promote it because I'm rocking with him. I'm definitely buying that fight. I'm buying it. Fans, who's next? Get that Tank fight out your head. Shakur is on the way. Top rank sucks at promotion. They do. You can be stripped from being a super champion. Super champion mandatory as a regular belt holder. Okay. All right. Crown of a super belt. Don't even know who the title was created for. That. Yeah, talk to him. Super duper duper champ is next, right? They're gonna do that next. Anybody with a regular title, super can be stripped. You ever heard of somebody getting stripped of a super title? I just want to know because I haven't. I haven't ever heard of somebody getting stripped of a super title. Buckle up. Now, I mean, if you heard, do you know of anybody? I don't. And again, we do schooling over here. Like, I'm a student of the game. So if this is something I don't know, I'm going to ask genuinely, not being funny. Like, you know anybody that got stripped of their super title? Supposed to be that. But how often is it? I can never been stripped. Was Thurman stripped after holding it for 2 years? Nope. Talk to him. Salute Dante Hall Boxing Talk. What's good, Haney, man? Don't like that belt talk. Yeah, I get it. Make the belts who you beat. Right. That's all I'm saying. And Haney is moving right, yo. So I respect him. So this ain't ever gonna be no diss to him. I don't do diss pieces on fighters. Unless they deserve it, man. Then I get on their ass. But yeah, and again, salute to everybody adding to the conversation. I appreciate y'all. It's give and take over here. I'm not the content creator that's trying to be more right than the people in my chat. Like, I consider y'all family when you tune in to me. So if you know something I don't know, then enlighten me. But don't think it's like a me versus you and you don't know what you I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Just watch that short tank defense. You see what I'm saying? Schizo Paul is crazy, right? crazy how he bit and how he stuck his head way in there like that and just yanked out. I was like, man, this dude different, man. So E News right now saying get the dollars first. Oh man, I'm not a damn fan. I'm a boxing fan. I know the rules. All right, well look, I'm just telling you the only thing this went a lot longer than it's supposed to. The only thing I was saying from the rip is the title that you're saying is meaningless is the title that they make you fight for. How is a super title more important than the title that they'll make you fight for? Because the word super is not in front of it, and it's the word regular title and not super. You get what I'm trying to say? Why would they make you fight for it? That obviously has some type of credit, some validity to it, right? You know what I'm saying? Whereas the super title is exactly that. People get elevated to super champions and stuff like that. I know you're aware of that too. I know I'm not all point with that. And to the super is the fighter with the regular. Exactly. So you see what you pretty much making my point. That's pretty much making my point. That makes it important. That makes it important. Right then and there. But salute to you, bro. Appreciate you. Y'all know Cambosis were under the PVC and BTO. Tank would have beat the brakes off his ass. They undisputed. Right. Frank is like that. Manny was stripped though. Or which title? The super title? You can obviously lose the super title. But the super belts are the top belts, bro. Okay. You can have that. That never was even a discussion for me, though. All I said was the belt that y'all saying don't have weight is the belt they make you fight for. You don't fight for a super title. You know, you don't have mandatory obligations anyway. Let me put it that way. And that's when I hear super, a lot of times people get elevated to super champion. It's not somebody you go fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just more politics. All the hardware is gone. Yeah, I know y'all ain't hear me today. We good. We gonna change the subject. Not unless Canelo fight anybody. Want me speed up all the way to the bottom. Salute to everybody in the building. Let me come all the way down here. Reason why I said John brought up the name. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smashed it. Yeah, everything means something. That's all I was getting at, really. That's all. It's not one was more important than the other. Man. Yeah, man. Some of y'all, not too many. I need y'all to like really understand. Like, I know y'all consume a lot of content and y'all used to the content creator going back and forth at y'all. I'm trying to urge people, I don't do that. I hear exactly what people be saying. Or I read, should I say? Let me be very clear. I read what you're saying and I understand what you're right. But y'all really been having your own conversation for the last 10 minutes. Still ain't getting the fact that I'm saying the belt that you're discrediting, they make you fight for it. You're not talking about that. You just keep saying what belt matters more and the super belt is this. Not even speaking or refuting what I'm saying. That lets me know I'm speaking facts and you're having your own conversation. So the belt talk is done over here. I'm good with it. Y'all not listening. You was a couple of y'all not hearing exactly what I'm saying. You made it a versus me and you or versus what the belt is. Wrong conversation, bro. Y'all gotta learn to listen, bro. People in place seem like Tank next fight 140 Teal talk, Josh Taylor talk. And I did something on that too, talking about that with the Teal thing too. Sound like Ron trying to get ahead of Dev. Just do, man. He got shit for the super. Did he? Salute the teacher. Appreciate you adding that, teach. Appreciate you adding that. I didn't know that. I respect for you. T.O. taking the Taylor fight. Yeah, T.O. got my respect for sure taking that Taylor fight. I like the fact that he take. I just want to see what his approach is with it. And who he got in his corner. But I think it's gonna be Pops like how it always is. It's always Pops. And I think they peaked out. They maxed out as a team, in my opinion. I think they went as far as they're gonna go. And then dudes, he need a redo over there in his camp, man. He needs something different for sure, man. For sure. Charlo needs to take a diamonds fight. He's done lost 100K on Ryan Wright. Y'all are playing with Ryan Wright. He said again, he's not fighting at 140. He's staying on 35. True indeed. He did say it. Taking Taylor Bob making that fight. Right. Yeah, Diamonds. You can switch gears. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to Buckle Up Boxing Talk and the rest of the fans for adding to the conversation, man. Salute to y'all. We're gonna change gears though. Carlos Adames did have some words for Charlo. He did have some words for my boy Charlo. Let me pull this up real quick, man. He seemed like he mad with Charlo right now. Tank stand at 35 while they're talking about Taylor and Taylor. Makes you wonder, right? I was talking about that too, 817. It seemed like it's a lot going on, right? It's a lot of it's a lot of different. I guess it sound like a dude got options, and it sound like people not all the way 100% on what the next move is. It seemed like to me, you know what I'm saying? But I just hope it's the right move. You know what I mean? I just hope it's the right. Bob the way he wins on the cards. Yeah, T.O. dug his grave. He dug his grave for sure. He dug his grave for sure. Miss Joette, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? T.O. Days. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I think he kind of, he already self-destructed in front of us, but I think the writing on the wall with the way he been talking. He been talking crazy. He been talking crazy, trying to pretend got so many options. We don't need that shit. Yeah. And you know what, 817? You know what I realized in this boxing game, bro? As much boxing as people watch, they still don't understand options. You get what I'm saying? If a fighter doesn't do the one thing that people feel like they should do, then it's automatically deemed the wrong thing. Are they the bad guy? It's weird, man. It's weird. And it's like this in this game, you definitely can't please everybody. It's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I'll say this: when you at A side and you constantly part of lucrative fights and putting asses in seats, bro, you got options. That's all I'm saying. Dude got options. Is it Diamonds waiting on more? But see, it seemed. But look, he got J-Rock, right? He got J-Rock the 24th. He got J-Rock. You want that fight anyway. He should stay active and make some money while he waits. Yeah, he should. Fight Jonathan, right? Why is it only Charlo? Fight Jonathan, right? They would have told Charlo to do it. 8-1 Hoop Zone, what's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you pulling up. Till improves and with Danny didn't improve, both under their fathers. Yeah, I mean it's tough, man. It's tough, and Danny in a better spot because his dad more of a teacher than Tio's dad. I think Lucky and Vitaly will hold those belts hostage for sure. Yeah, they'd be threatening to strip his ass. I know it. They'll be threatening to strip Tio's one bad loss from being done. I think that's a real possibility too. Kurt, I'm telling you, I think Tank beats Josh for sure. Telling you, smoking, man. Tank special, man. Special guy. But yeah, Carlos Adames, he has some words for Charlo. He called him a chicken and a coward, man. And he basically he's not respecting that he's going through stuff personally, and and I think that's the only issue I have with what he's saying. You can call him all the names you want, but y'all talking about he not buying Charlo going through what he say he going through. Don't be that guy, bro. To Carlos Adames, I know you want to fight and you want to fight bad, but don't be that guy. don't be the guy like questioning somebody what they going through. Like, don't be one of them. And that's what it seemed like he doing. Bozo wasn't fully with top rank, and he lost all the belts. Bob got the man to say bad. But yeah, he called my boy Charlo a chicken and a coward, man. He said Charlo, let me pull this article up. He said Charlo is a chicken and a coward, man. He said, this is directly quoted from Carlos Adames. He said, Charlo is a chicken. He's a coward. He said, all he does is talk a lot of shit. He makes all these excuses. Then he has all these injuries. And then he's sick, but he doesn't want to fight with any good fighters. And I hear him, but for the last question, An undisputed champion, BT, man. Cause it sound like that little funky piece of hardware that he holding on to got some weight to it, don't it? Seemed like it, right? That was going on his Goosen with Charlo gonna play like he's small potatoes, right? Charlo, man, Charlo gotta get back and show me something, man. But he said, yeah, Charlo talk too much, basically talk a lot. Said then he comes up with all these injuries, then he's sick, then he don't want to fight with no good fighters. So I guess that's him calling Charlo out. J-Rock looks like he looking at Diamond's about to pull him in the blender. Mr. Mechanical, this is gonna be a tough fight for J-Rock, I think. But this brings me to my question though. Is he too focused on Jermall Charlo and not focused on J-Rock? Is he overlooking J-Rock? Is bro overlooking J-Rock right now? That's what I want to know. Is he overlooking J-Rock? Because he want, and they mad. This picture right here, they mad as hell. They ain't stripped Charlo. They want Charlo head on a platter. They mad as hell. The WBC came out and said this they champion. They ain't stripping him. That made people mad as hell. I ain't never heard people disrespect Charlo like that. Yo, they told Charlo, they said that's our champion and we ain't stripping him. Yo, they sick. Yo, they got mad as hell. Charlo, fighter, give up the belt. I don't like this guy. This Charlo guy ain't been in the ring in 2 years. Why don't they just strip him? Why don't he just fight? I don't care about his layoff. He needs to fight the best. He's not fighting the best. He's not fighting. All he does is talk and be on Twitter, and he drink too much. That's it. You're gonna have him call the Charlo out. Niggas called out AB. Talk to him, Tay D. Because it's easy to call a man when he ain't looking like himself. It's easy to be calling for that dude when he, and that's what I said, man. Let that man at least get back in the ring. He gonna talk because he's still a fighter, right? Yeah, man. But he ain't never been no sucker. That's all I'm saying. Like, people just be creating these fantasies for these fighters and just putting all types of jackets on them. Man, J-Rock better come straight. The deuce of the boot. He overlooking him, D-man. He overlooking him. Can't bully him up into fighting. I hope J-Rock come on this. Yeah, man. J-Rock, that's what, yeah, man. So look, he overlooking him, I think. Hate to say it, but Diamonds is part right. I don't know. I mean, about the trash talking, the shit talking, he do talk because I think all fighters talk a lot, except for the ones that obviously don't talk. I think the average fighter is boastful or outspoken, right? The average fighter. And Charlo is no different, right? He's still a man at the end of the day, but I've never seen Charlo to be a chicken or a coward. The last time he got called a turkey, it was J-Rock calling him a turkey, and he got in there and knocked J-Rock the fuck out. And we all remember that. That's all I'm saying. So the last time his back, matter of fact, I do like this energy. Keep calling cowards chicken. Keep calling Charlo stuff, because maybe he'll actually fight you, because J-Rock did it and he went in there and knocked him out. So let the Diamonds keep on talking there. I like it. I actually like it, matter of fact. It's all well saying strip him. Who's pursuing them? They putting pressure on them. Nah, they yelling it on social media, bro. They yelling it on social media, 22. And when he don't respond to the social media posts, he ducking. That's how that go, 22. When it come to Charlo, yeah, if you don't respond, Charlo ducking. He ducking Adamas right now. Ducking Adamas, you ducking Boo Boo, you duck Canelo, you duck JERMALL Charlo. Who else did Charlo duck? J-Rock fight. He fighting Adamas teach. I mean, yeah, Carlos Adamas teach. Let me speed up. Too much talking because the premier divisions ain't moving. Right. And again, I think some of the talking is good for the sport, right? I think people are mad at all. It's entertainment to me. It's an easy win for Adamas. Who, Charlo? I was saying, yeah, nah, he talk a lot. He talk a lot, Kurt. 100% I agree with you. 100%. But you see that what I said, though. I said the trash talking, yeah, I think he talk a lot. He do. But I don't think he no coward and no chicken. That's the only place I really disagree with Adamas right there, where he call him a coward and a chicken. I don't think he that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's easy to call a fighter that, but I don't think he that. Ain't all on the fighter, on one fighter, though. That's a fact, too, though. That's a fact, TD. But that's how you know he really one of them ones, because he get held to a standard sometimes that other fighters don't. Y'all, people that say what everybody would do to Charlo, but they don't hold none of these people, none of these other fighters to the same standard that they hold Charlo to. That's something I realized. J-Rod never recovered from that mall uppercut. D free, my bro. What's good with it, family? Buckle up, say, yeah, Jamal needs to stay quiet. Jamal can talk if he wants. Jamal the guy. Yeah. You said JERMALL. Is JERMALL the guy and Jamal need to stay quiet? But I think Maul been the guy too. 154. Yeah, JERMALL. You talking about JERMALL? Buckle up. I got you. I think he beats J-Rock. Right. Yeah, he beat J-Rock already, matter of fact. And now it's injury to avoid him. Nigga who went life and death for the old Sergey. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all think he will? Y'all think he went who? Y'all think he went life and death with Lomachenko? I ain't think so. Facts, Kurt. I'm with you, bro. I don't think he did. I thought he beat him up. I thought he looked good in the Lomachenko fight to me. J-Rock gonna beat the blood out of his mouth. He don't sleep on. You're right. Don't sleep on. Yeah, you mean JERMALL. I got you, Monty. Okay, I'll go to his head. Nah, that's what I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I like it. Keep talking it, cause man, I swear, I hope Charlo come back hungry. Please, just come back and be the fighter you was. You don't got to be reinvented and none of that. Just come back and be that same line that you was, but at the top of your game. And I'm cool with seeing Charlo in there with any of these dudes, bro. I just want to see what he looked like in a comeback fight. That's all. Nah, J-Rock ain't been the same since Charlo knocked him out. J-Rock half retired. God body, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? You might be living the past. That you gonna beat the Diamonds. I'm telling you. You go. Oh, you talking about J-Rock? He gonna beat him up. He beat him up. Yeah, he beat Sergey up. Out of there and stuck in there. It was a close fight and shouldn't have been. I thought it was hold on, man. I thought Charlo kind of handled that dude. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging, y'all. Maybe I'm bugging. JERMALL. Where is he at? JERMALL. Yeah, he had 118, 110, 117, 111 on the scorecards. I thought he won pretty convincingly in that fight. With Bradman talk about J-Rock in an interview, you need to be fighting other real estate agents instead of boxers. Right? Jamal showed DEVIN, or however you spell his name, head up. Yeah, he was tagging him. Yeah, the scorecards 118, 110, 117, 111. What I seen was a competitive fight. But I seen Charlo winning majority of the rounds, like literally majority, and hurt dude several times too. And I think that's when Charlo had that all black stuff on, ain't it? He had that all black. Yeah, he did. Charlo put hands on him, I thought. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Appreciate you, TD. I was like, damn, am I tripping? I was like, I thought he beat his ass. TD, because I don't like to tell nobody wrong. I'm like, damn, am I tripping? I'm like, the scorecards is pretty wide. Yeah, nah, you're right. And again, we too quick to anoint certain boogeymen, right? And let's be real, like most people seen not even a handful of Adames fights. And I know I'm not lying, bro. Most people ain't even seen a handful of his fights, but they'll make him out to be a boogeyman because he's doing the same thing that every other fighter do when he's trying to get a shot, call somebody out. You get what I'm trying to say? And I like him and he could fight, but the way people talk about Charlo, you would think this dude can't fight, like he's some run-of-the-mill fighter. So why is he begging to fight the dude then? Why do he want to fight this dude that's suffering with alcohol problem, addiction, and all this people? This is what people keep saying, right? Why do he want to fight him so bad? Why don't he go fight somebody else? Why? Because he got the belt? Nah, Charlo ain't no chump, man. I gotta put more respect on Charlo's name. He better show me something too, man. You gotta get in there and beat somebody up, bro. Charlo, get in there and beat somebody ass, man. That's all he doing, 817, and I ain't mad at it because I understand it, but I get it. That's the fight game, but they ready to, I don't know, man. Charlo, man, I hope he's still hungry and motivated, bro, because that's what's going to matter. He got to be hungry, bro. He got to be hungry and motivated. If not, you know what I mean, then we could see a much different Charlo. But we see a guy that's hungry and motivated again in Charlo, man, we'll be all right. We'll see a good dude, man. We'll see a damn good fighter. Triple C. Right, ain't he out there letting them belts go, Ash. That's because Eddie said he only fight for big purses. Right. But because look, if it was the shoe was on the other foot, they damn sure would be demanding Charlo to fight this one or that one. They would. But he could sit there and wait for him. And it's like, all right, you beat a guy he beat. What real name you got on your resume? Like, I don't even want to play that game, but because he's an incredible fighter, right? But don't make Charlo out to be no duck, bro, because you want to fight bad right now. And it's crazy how bad people want to fight when they know you've been out the ring 2 years. They know you've been out the ring. Yeah, he cowards and chickens now because you hoping he'll just be stupidly take a fight and not get no get back fight so he can go out there and take a loss. Yeah. He better not. He better make it exciting at least. Make these other scorecards get knocked down, still get awarded 10-point round. Right. They was trying to doctor it up, Kurt. They was trying to doctor it up in front of all of us in live time and pull a fast one. That's what they was trying to do. They're trying to pull that fast one. But man, look, man, I still rock with Charlo, y'all. Family. Y'all punch that like button in the mouth, jab it, punch it, hook it, uppercut, jab it with the pen, pluck it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I think Charlo, man, I just need to see how if he motivated again, right? Because if he together upstairs, man, he gonna be a dangerous fighter. He still ain't lost in the ring, but people seem to not have no respect for nothing he's accomplished thus far. They really talk about Charlo like he ain't a 2-division champion, like he just some sucker, some run-of-the-mill fighter because he going through a tough period. And that's why I say I don't like to call myself a fan of these fighters because I, for one, when fighters go through situations like this, I tend to gravitate to them more because it shows how human they are. You get what I'm saying? And he's entitled to go through things just like anybody else, but people are treated like when he was boxing, he was just some sucker ducking everybody and just trying to take a bunch of easy fights, hand picking and cherry picking. He wasn't doing that. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know. I get it. It's what have you done for me lately? But it's like still don't forget the work that I put in. Just because I ain't been in the ring in a minute, don't mean I ain't put that work in when I was active. You get what I'm saying? And that's all I try to put in perspective. At least get that man some respect. You act like he just running around getting his ass beat or something, or he was just, you know what I mean, in boxing being some run-of-the-mill guy. No, he was a top fighter. He's a top fighter at 54, top fighter at 60. I believe if he move up to 68, he'll be a top fighter up there as well. You know what I'm saying? A couple of people seen JERMALL in the gym. Say he's rededicated and looking ready. That's good to hear. Well, appreciate you adding that. I like to hear that, man. I just want to see him get back. Yeah, I know y'all want to see that title, like, you know, somebody be to fight for it. I'm not advocating hold the title up, but what I am not mad at is the first time that one of these fighters get a break, I'm gonna be the one advocating to strip him. Nah, they don't, because people don't keep that same energy with every fighter. You get what I'm saying? So the hell with it. The fact that they ain't stripping him, I'm glad they not. I love it. I love to see him fight Triple G. I still watch it. I'm telling you, right, Mr. Mechanical. I'm telling you, man. Carlos against Sergey, 95. Right, I don't remember it being that close. Salute to Thrill Hill. Appreciate you adding that in there too. I never like Mel cool, Maul asshole. Yes, I mean shit. I've heard it the other way around. Heard Mel the asshole because he the one that's always mad, and Maul the more chill one. Salute to my bro Big Dog Willie in the super chat. Charlo did duck a new income, pure impossible facts. Salute to Big Dog Willie, man. Much love and appreciation, bro.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
They forget Big Charlo was the original boogeyman at 54. Talk to him, Mr. Kyler. They was. Salute to Big Dog Willie. Much love and appreciation. I feel y'all. Yeah, but I've always, you know, one way I've heard it, and that's the way I've seen it. Mel be the one that be more mad. Maul be the one that's chilling more. You know what I'm saying? Mel be the one spazzing. So I don't know. I always seen Mel spazzing. Charlo the more laid back one. Well, Maul Charlo anyway. Charlo get back to the top, make an example out of the diamonds, bring that Mr. Keep running your mouth. Yes, sir, man. Bring that energy back, TD. I'm with that. Bring that energy back. Canelo the Super, since it never fight Morrell, right? But they won't do that. They won't do that. So again, if they ain't willing to strip Canelo, then don't strip Charlo. I'm not gonna be an advocate for stripping somebody. They ain't stripping. You know what I mean? If he stops the diamonds, he's gonna be King Kong. I'm telling her to be wild, man. Yeah, she called. That's Ash name for him. Triple She. Man, I was rooting for Sergey, so I could have been a bit biased, but I thought he was getting stopped after 3 rounds, and he turned it around. Right. I got to go check that out. I hope I can see it. I hope they got it somewhere. I could watch it. But I'm telling you, he got to bring that keep running your mouth energy, man. Like, you know what I mean? Bring that energy about. Frank Martin always mad, especially when he talks about, Frank, I like Frank demeanor. Frank be chilling. Frank look like the laid back assassin, man. Frank could do some things to you, man. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see who they mix up. But again, Charlo and Adames, that's a fight that I hope happen now. Just because I want to see it. Like, I don't think this dude Adames is some crazy fighter that I've never seen before. I don't think he presents something in the ring that I've never seen as a fan. Like, where I'm looking at it, like, there's no way that Charlo could beat him. He don't look unbeatable or nothing like that to me. So, you know, you tell the circuit exposed calls until that Montiel fight. Yeah, he was switched on for Montiel. Montiel wasn't prepared for that action. You could tell that night. It's like he raised his level for Charlo because he came to fight against Charlo. You could see the intent. The intent was different with Charlo. And again, because the name Charlo ring bells. So I believe he got a different version of Montiel. And I'm not just talking about from a conditioning standpoint. I'm just talking about mentality standpoint. I think he really wanted to try to come for Charlo. And again, it'd be like that. Those bigger names, dudes really get up for those fights. And it looked like that's what Montiel did. And it kind of caught Charlo off guard, but he still beat him up convincingly. A lot of people don't know the difference between a competitive fight and some close rounds and a close fight. That fight wasn't close with Montiel. He beat his ass if you really look at the scorecards. And no, I don't want to hear they cheated for him. No, they didn't. He just got hit a little more than people used to seeing, or hit with shots that people ain't used to seeing him get hit with. And I think he got buttered or something in there, so he was bleeding. His eye was bleeding. Who Israel Salute fan? Appreciate you pulling up. Straight face and do it. I like Frank Martin, man. I don't think Montiel got the best version of Charlo either. Nope. Me neither. Step up to the competition, right? And again, man, I just want to see this dude back. I just think he need a get back fight if we're being realistic. Get that man a get back fight. See how he look in there. See what he's able to do. You know what I mean? If he look anywhere close to himself, and then you go right for the smoke. I think that's realistic, bro. Go right for the smoke. I ain't saying go sit up there and have tune-up after tune-up after tune-up, but nah, you definitely need a shake-back fight because you've been off for too long. And that only makes sense. Don't go out there and get yourself beat up. You get what I'm saying? By being stupid. Be smart. And I like Charlo. Like I said, you know, this ain't a guy, like, up until the injuries and all the inactivity, I don't understand what his issue was. Like, he was winning. He was at the top of the game, calling for the smoke. And you know what I mean? The last time he got his back pushed against the wall, dude called him a turkey, told him he was scared to fight him. He went in there and knocked him out. That's the Charlo I know. Now, I get it. The last impression people got is the one that was bleeding in there when he was fighting Montiel. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not, everybody got an off night in the office, man. You know what I mean? Everybody have an off night. It wasn't his best night. I don't even want to say it was an off night. It just wasn't his best night. You know what I'm saying? And McQueen, what's good with it? Charles, sharp against Dervinchenko. Right, bro. Gertz, what's good with it, fam? Appreciate you pulling up. Diamonds, GGG. Someone, no Uber drivers, right? I don't want to see no Ubers either, man. You're going to put them on the corner, big pimping. I love it. Listen, I hope that fight happen at some point, too. I want to see all this stuff, bro. Y'all just don't be knowing. Like, I don't want to protect nobody from nobody because all these fighters that tell you that the reason they want to be in is to make money and be the best and fight the best and all that. And that's exactly what I want to see. I want to see nothing but the best, bro. Nothing but the best fighting the best. Yeah, they coming for her boys. She gonna pop in like candy, man. Ah, man, where is this at, man?
Even like to my brother, I don't talk about this really much, even like to my brother, but like for the fact that you really know what I'm going through. All right, bro.
Fucking love you.
Love you too, gang.
Yep. I'm heartless.
Yeah, but it happened to the best of us.
I've been through it all. Yeah.
Shit real. 2 years
off.
You okay asking me about 2 years off? And
I ain't had no. I'm heartless.
But you don't think I want to go get? You don't think I want to go keep all these belts? But I'm okay with going through what I'm going through because my brother gonna go get it. I'm cool with that, and we from the same pod. Don't worry. I feel like I got him. I'm cool. I'm gonna get through this, and I'm gonna go get him, and then it's gonna feel like we got like it's too much. I don't talk about this, man.
Talk to him, man. That's right. Find that motivation in your brother, man. Man, I don't care. Big Charlo, man. He's still my guy. I don't care what they talk about, man. Big Charlo is my guy, man. There's a salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. Big Charlo is my guy, man. They replaced Julio. Yeah, they damn, what's the dude name? Ishmael Barroso, Kurt. Ishmael Barroso. You know, Tupac Davis, yo. Y'all killing me with them names. Salute to the fam. Oh, in the building, man. But I played that little clip. You know what I mean? And look, man, I like Jamal the real one, man. I rock with Jamal Charlo, bro. I rock with him. And that's right. He okay going through what he going through because his brother gonna go get it. And then I'm happy he said that because remember I said if he needed any motivation, he could find it in his brother Jamel. I said this, man. Big Charlo, get back in that ring and beat somebody ass. I'm rooting for him to stop something, man. I'm rooting for him to come back and beat the hell out of somebody in that ring, bro. I rock with Charlo, man. I don't know where all the Charlo hate come from. He ain't been that type of fighter to me to like dislike him. Now, that be the more laid back one. You know, you see it in here. Jamel out here talking about, I'm heartless. I've been through it all. Jamel don't care. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, bro? That's why I root for him, man. He human. He could go through that. And I know a lot of people gonna laugh because he teared up a little bit. But look, Brandon Marshall know what he dealing with, man. That man dealing with fighting some demons that it just wouldn't be smart to fight in the gym and in the boxing ring. That's all I've been saying. Some demons you can't fight in the gym and in the boxing ring. You got to deal with. You got to get self right. And I believe that's what he doing. And as a result, once he get himself right, he gonna be better. He gonna be better off, man. Ain't no sense of rushing it. You done been out this long, dude. And like he said, man, you think he don't want to go get all them belts? Look how people talk, man. I gotta go find this whole interview, bro. I gotta go find this whole joint, man. We're gonna have to build on this, man. We're gonna have to build on this. Thinking exactly, and that's exactly what I be talking about. I don't know what Charlo or I don't know where the hate started coming in for Jamal. It started to seem like for me, once him and that fake media orchestrated beef with Benavidez kicked off, it seemed like people started really expecting him to jump weight classes and fight him. Whereas if you said won't Benavidez go to his weight class, like, well, why would he do that? The same reason why he would give up his title to go up there and fight a dude with nothing. Exact, because people want him to. Again, man, I don't know where the hate came from, but this is a real dude right here, man. And again, you hear what he said. You think I don't want to go out there and get them belts? Think I don't want to go get them belts, man? Telling you, man, I rock with Big Charlo, man. I rock with Big Charlo in a big way, man. I rock with him. That's real right there, man. That's why bro asked me, did I watch this? His personality makes people not like him. He's a dick. I don't know, man. Again, I respect all opinions. That's your opinion of it. I respect it. I don't see that. I don't know if people mixing the two up, but it's usually Jermall Charlo that's on 10, 100, not Maul. Mel be on 100. So I don't know if they mixing up. I don't know. I don't see too many situations where you've seen them going crazy. It's usually Mel Charlo be the mad one. You hear him in the interview with your brother being vulnerable, shedding tears. You talking about how heartless you are. So I don't know. I think that's Mel Charlo that be turned up. That people be talking about how they don't like. And I don't know if it was Maul. I always heard Mel. This is the first time I'm hearing somebody say the dick out of the two is Maul Charlo and not Jermall. For me, that's the first time I'm hearing it. But I think he'd chill dude because again, he'd be the more laid back one. So I don't know. Said that black pride override common sense, right? Play about when they're going through something and it shows emotions, right? And again, that's the only issue I have with Carlos Adames. You trying to say the stuff he going through, he ain't really going through it because you want to fight him that bad. Well, go fight somebody else then, dude. Since you want to fight so bad, Ultimate Warrior. There's plenty of people for you to fight. It don't just Charlo ain't the only guy for you to fight, dude. You get what I'm saying? The outright fight, but as a person, he's a jerk, right? I just don't know the situations like where I haven't seen it from him. I've seen it from the minute younger brother. I seen it from Mel. I ain't seen it from Maul. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I see Mel be turned up, spaz a little bit here or there. He was the one going nuts on Maul Charlo. It wasn't Maul. He was going nuts on his own brother. Telling him he'd knock him out and knock his girl out and his girl would be his girl. I don't know. I've never seen Maul, the one turned up like that. Carrot Top back this weekend. Nobody even mentioning it. Should I do the fight call, that family? Should I do the fight call on that one? The Canelo fight? We don't jump. Right. They'd be like, man, he's dulking him. Ring, but inside the ring, both from Charles, nothing to be playing with. Yeah, they solid. I ain't talking about the personal life. I'm just talking about like in interviews. He usually the more calm, cool, collective one. It'd be Mel that be turned up. You know what I mean? It's like I swear this is the first time I ever heard that is Maul Charlo is the dick. Like I swear that's the first time. But it ain't like it don't make it untrue. I just felt like it was always Mel turned up. You know what I mean? I just called both of them too, plus the white being a Trump supporter. They say dumb when they on the mic. Yeah, that stuff, yeah. But I guess that come down to just not agreeing with some of their views. And I definitely don't agree with all their views. Trust me, I know what you're talking about. I always thought he was the chill one. I thought Mel, and I like Mel because Mel got that turn energy. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. I like it. He'll be beat. Don't ask me about no Terrence Crawford. I'm fighting, bro. He was bad. Yeah, I should pull that interview up. He was fast. Don't ask me about no Terrence Crawford. I'm not fighting Crawford. And David both put him in a bad light. Yeah, and I think that's media orchestrated stuff too. Like it's funny how people are clamoring for somebody to go up. But if they really saying the guy that want to smoke the way he said, then he'll go down, right, and go take it from him. So I always felt like that media orchestrated beef was fake. And it was just a reason for people to have a excuse not to like Charlo. Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh was good, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? Salute to the fan mode in the building. Y'all smash the like button. That'll be getting simple. Yeah, Mel be snapping, bro. Mel be snapping. But I rock with both of them. But again, none of these dudes is perfect. None of these dudes. They all flawed individuals, and I think it's easier to see somebody's imperfections when they're under a microscope, right? That's why as public figures, they got to be mindful of the things that they say out in the open and how they behave, because it's always consequences to everything, right? So none of these dudes is like the perfect human being, but I think they overall decent dudes, man. But they just. Mel got that little attitude. Maul be the one chilling. Now he going through some things. Hopefully he almost getting through him because I want to see this man back at the top, man. I want to see him back where he belong, bro. Try to get down to 160. He looks sick as hell last weigh-in. Right. Yeah, it'd be wild. But it'd be like at least let him actually get to that weight class before you start demanding that he fight him. Like I was even hearing people saying Jermall. There are people that's comfortable saying Jermall duck David Benavidez, and they're not even in the same division. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And again, I called it a media orchestrated beef because the media are cornballs, man. I know that could be a potential good fight at 68, right? But why would y'all continuously ask dudes about guys that's in their separate weight class? That's weak shit. And you try to drum up something, and then after Charlo finally got tired of you keep asking him about a guy that's not even in his weight class, because he understands what y'all trying to do, but he took the bait because he knowing y'all calling him a Mexican monster and all this, and he like, man, he a monster to y'all. Like that's the frustration of a fighter. Why the hell do you keep asking me about this dude like I'm supposed to avoid speaking his name? So not only will I say his name, I'll tell you I'll break his neck, like whatever the case. You get what I'm saying? And that's where it starts. So I will say Charlo took the bait initially. But the media orchestrated that little fake beef between them. Them dudes ain't had no issues with each other. They don't even know each other. But then, outside of the little back and forth that they had when they did see each other, the last time they seen each other, it was peace. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a media orchestrated beef, man. I think they tried to draw that up, and it worked. It worked. But I'm glad it died down, man. Let Charlo get back right. While this at 60 and 68, I'm rooting for this dude to get back in the ring and do his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I know what he been through probably couldn't be nothing simple. You know what I'm saying? For you to be out the ring 2 years in a sport that you love, you know what I'm saying? That changed your life for you. I'm pretty sure that had to be tough for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, they did it, Mr. Mechanical. They tried to build that one. And everybody, bro, what the most annoying part about it was everybody was just skipping the simple fact that they're not even in the same division. But they're not. Well, so what? Well, why did he say this? Well, why is he talking about him? Y'all act like the reporters is walking to them, the camera's on, and out of nowhere, he's just like, yeah, David Benavidez, Mexican Monster, whoop his ass. They're staring it up. They staring the pot. Now, I will say he took the bait, but again, they stare the pot, and then people be like, well, why are you talking to him if he ain't willing to go? Because they keep asking him about him. The better question is, why do y'all keep asking fighters about other guys that's not in their weight class? You even heard Mel Charlo snapped on a reporter after a while because they kept asking him about Bud Crawford. He got a whole undisputed fight coming up, and you ask him about a guy that's not even in his weight class. That's why he snapped. And it's the same thing they was doing. I'm just like a common sense dude, and I deal with first things first. I understand how he responded, reacted, but it's like they, after asking me so many times, like, what you think I'm scared to speak on fighting him? I'm not. That's the fighter in him. Like, it ain't personal. It's just like, yo, I'll beat his ass. He's supposed to say that. And the same thing Benavidez said, but at the end of the day, it wasn't no real smoke because they wouldn't have hugged it out when they just recently seen each other. Get what I'm saying? So that's that media orchestrated shit because they lame. They lame as hell. And look, notice, look what they call him, David Benavidez, the Mexican Monster, and look how they just think about what they doing. Trying to stir up beef that's not even there. Corny ass interviewers, man. Them dudes is corny, bro. Them dudes be suckers for that. Tay, the real queen of MMA combat. Salute to the queen. How you feeling, Tay? The media be some busters, bro. They spend all that time in front of them fighters to ask dumb shit. Oh, we gonna see, man. I'm pulling for Big Charlo, man. I'm pulling for Big Charlo. Hopefully, he get everything back to where he needed to and get back in that ring ASAP. Hopefully, we see him in the ring real soon. But something else, y'all wanted to chop it up about too, family, man. What about this, y'all? Keep on Frank goes to media and social media. We know Bob and Richard Davis to PVC punishment. Yeah, and it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, but they gonna draw it up. Yeah, Keyshawn don't really want to fight him. He Frank Martin said he'll fight him. Keyshawn didn't say anything. Like, it's like, bro, stop, man. Like, I think both of those dudes will fight each other, and I swear I hope we see that fight one day. And then between Floyd and Tank Kurt, exactly, bro. Exactly. And then when they forced to eat crow, then they still try to make a problem. Well, we always knew Floyd was always around. Nah, y'all ain't know. Nah. Keep that same energy. They was beefing, right? They were just beefing last month. Now all of a sudden y'all see them in there embracing and he giving instruction. Now y'all want to talk about he always been around. I don't want to hear that. Stay out them folk personal business. That's why I say I hate to get into the personals of boxing. I like to keep it to boxing because it's like, we never have all the details, and you just can't go off as people. You know what I'm saying? Especially in personal situations. Like, I'm seeing what they going through. I'm talking about it from a fan's perspective. I'm not talking about their personal opinion. Somebody would come in here and tell me about their personal situation like they was there, based off you hearing like some third, or fourth, fifth hand information. Like, I don't want to hear that. Man was media and haters facts. Wishing they could get them to the beef. That's why I like when I see Floyd acknowledge the fact that he see Tank been out on social media. Man, he draw it up to him being young. He young, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that big a deal. them posts and deletes be having people tripped out. Tank post and delete. Everybody, why ain't keep posting and deleting? Why you keep reporting on it? Why you keep reporting on it? I ain't keep posting, deleting. Tank did another post and delete again. They be mad as hell, like in my Tank hating voice. Tank posted another post again and deleted it. People be mad as hell. It be people, you know, they're like, oh, did you see Jermall Charlo calling out Dimitri Bivol? He asked Dimitri Bivol for a fight. The nerve of Jermall Charlo. I can't believe he asked him. It's like, yo. Damn, yo, nobody can do nothing in boxing. Yo, people be mad as hell. He says sources. Yeah, I'm telling you, sources be on some BS, bro. And like, oh, did you see Jermall Charlo? The nerve of Jermall Charlo asking another fighter for a fight. I can't believe the audacity. Like, he really think he could beat Bivol? Like, yeah. Why is that surprising that he think he could beat another man that box? The nerve of Jermall Charlo. He had no business asking Dimitri Bivol if he want to fight. Look, I think he was drunk. Did you hear him? I'm like, yo. No, I did hear him, but no, I don't think he was drunk, bro. I heard him. I didn't think he was drunk. Mind you, they shook hands. They exchanged pleasantries. You know what I'm saying? He even got Bivol to halfway agree with fighting him. You get what I'm saying? He even got him to halfway agree. Reason I say halfway, it seemed like it was some language barrier issue going on, and Bivol thought Jermall Charlo possibly was his brother with the belts. You know what I'm saying? But they'd be like, the nerve of Charlo. I can't believe another guy that been boxing his whole life is asking another guy for a fight. I mean, the nerve of him. Could you believe it? Like, do you really think he would fight? Yeah, I think he'll fight him. Why y'all keep thinking it's like these dudes are scared of other fighters, bro? They fight for a living, bro. This is what they do. Like Tank said, I might not feel the same way later. Get what I'm saying? Facts, Mr. Collins. You know what I'm saying? We all had that moment. You know what I'm saying? Post and delete. Act like you ain't never posted delete one time in your life before. I don't care if it was an actual post that went all the way through to send and delete, or you was typing something and then deleted it. We all did it before. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to entertain this today. See, Tank just don't care. He type it out. Boom. Twitter is quick, fast. And then he think about it for a minute. He like, you know what? All right, this been up long enough. Let me take it down, man. I ain't mad no more. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, man, my bad, y'all. Let me put, so, you know, I've been doing some reading, and I came across this article that was talking about the WBC not willing to sanction a fight between Dimitri Bivol and Arthur BETERBIEV. Now, if that's not bullshit, I don't know what is, yo. That's BS, bro. How y'all not gonna sanction a fight between these two dudes? For what reason would you not sanction an undisputed fight? I'm telling you, the WBC is crazy. I don't understand the stuff that they do. I don't understand, like, the purpose sometimes. I really don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why would you not sanction this fight? Well, again, I'm going to say the reasons why, because I kind of had the answer to the question to a certain extent. They're not scared. So many fighters hung up on that. Oh, right. And again, some of it is us to blame, because all a dude to lose once or twice. I done heard Keith Thurman lost one time. I get the injuries, inactivity, and all that, but he lost one time. People be like, he should retire. He should retire. You get what I'm saying? Dude lose one time, he should retire. He should retire. Who lost twice? Dudes lose 2 or 3 times, they be like, he should retire. Like, I hear that so much. So it's like, I blame some of it on us. Like, these fighters don't know if they got that, if they still going to be supported the same way, because that's what we act like we care about the O's just as much as they do sometimes. But yeah, man, I think more fighters just need to understand that the support is going to be there as long as you challenging yourself against quality opposition, bro. Because that whole mentality to market the O need to go. It's just not good for boxing. While I'm gonna talk about Keyshawn talking a lot of dude been doing that since he was 14 years old. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I say lost to a last. They'll bring that up last, Kurt. That'll be the last thing they mention. They be like, well, damn, who did he lose to? Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, he should retire after one loss. Okay. And I think was it a majority decision? Split decision loss, I think, after that. At that. Salute to my bro Jim, always showing love, putting that in that cash app, man. Much love and appreciation, Jim. Salute to my bro.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my brody Jim, man. Much love and appreciation, bro. Well, yeah, man, they talking about not sanctioning this fight because of the issues going on with the Ukraine and Russia. So they saying as long as this issue going on, the WBC won't be sanctioning this fight. And again, that's more politics, y'all. That's more politics. And you see how politics cause the sport to suffer because it be the reason that fights are not being made. And again, there's no reason why we should be hearing or we should have to sit through Arthur BETERBIEV and Callum Smith and Dimitri Bivol and an opponent of his choosing at this point instead of just seeing this undisputed fight. And again, it's like y'all notice the kind of scrutiny both Earl and Bud got for not making an undisputed fight. But you notice, like, when it comes to them, the politics could be in the way, so people don't hold them to the same standard that you hold EJ and Bud to. And you don't hear everybody crying about them making an undisputed fight or not making it. It's like people don't care. You know what I'm saying? They let them, you know what I mean? If you hold one to a certain standard, then you got to hold the other guys to the standard. But again, I can't particularly fault the fighters because I do think they'll both fight each other. Again, it's just the BS politics of boxing getting in the way of another mega fight. And that's exactly what's bad for the sport, bro. Tired because he lost to Drew Frazier. Right, you get what I'm saying, bro? That's what I'm saying. Keyshawn, yeah, Keyshawn he talked that way for a reason. Boxing all his life, Mayweather, all the greatest boxers ever released him. Got multiple losses, facts, bro. And ain't nothing wrong with the multiple L's. They still them dudes, but we gotta learn to make sure we really you know what I mean, rock with the fighters, win, lose, or draw, man. I don't care the belt isn't on the line as long as they fight. And you know what? Dante Hall, you make a great point. Bro. And I'm with you. And you know what? See how they're using the politics to stop a fight? It shouldn't. See how belts matter depending on the situation and circumstance. Do you see how they're making an undisputed title fight just be insignificant? Do you see how at the end of the day, that's just the title is just what it is, a title. The fight don't change. A good fight is a good fight, despite whether it's a title on the line or not. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like they're making the titles at light heavyweight insignificant because of the way that they're moving right now. And again, they're blaming it on, you know, the issues that Russia and the Ukraine are having, and they're saying that's the reason why they're not sanctioning no fight. At least the WBC title won't be on the line. If they so happen find a way to make this fight happen anyway, then the WBC title will not be on the line. And I say the hell with that title anyway, because that fight just need to happen for the sake of boxing. But then we got to worry about if the fighters still feel that same way, or do they feel like their title should be to be on the line? You get what I'm saying? So it's a weird situation, and it's whack, man. Right. Maybe BIVOL does. Maybe BIVOL. I think BETERBIEV is in Canada. If I was reading that, I think he's still a native of Russia. I think Thrill. I think BIVOL might be. But BETERBIEV is a resident of Canada, I believe. Right. And facts, Kurt. That's what I'm saying. Like, some of people's best performances come after a loss. Like, everybody don't lose their first fight and just keep losing the rest of them. Some people lose and get better from a loss and show it. Get what I'm saying? And go on to achieve even more after a loss. But we in this microwave society, we don't even allow our fighters to take a loss without crucifying them. Just think about it. Demetrius Andre and Charlo, JERMALL Charlo, both 30 wins and better. Never lost. They're over 30 wins. Neither one of them lost inside the ring. But when people talk about them, look how they don't got no respect on their name. Look how they don't got no respect on their name. Like, it's just easy. Like, it's just easy to be a top fighter in multiple divisions. Like, it's just easy to be champion in multiple divisions and be at the top of your game. People don't consider that. Them two dudes that ain't never lost in the ring yet And people have such little respect for what they've done in boxing. It's crazy. I hear someone say fighters should retire because of the loss, telling that the person who said it is a casual. Right. We so hard on the fighters at this point, Will. I was hearing people being mad at Keith Thurman for being injured, bro. They was treating it like he was faking injuries, like he was wanting to be hurt on purpose. I'm like, yo, y'all crazy, yo. It's all this dude know is boxing, but you just think he want to be hurt? It's weird. Yeah. O'Shaquie Foster, facts. And he had 2 losses and it got much better since the losses. Much better. Considerably better. That ain't even the same fighter since he lost. For sure, for sure. I'm telling you, man, again, think when these fighters understand that they got the support of the people, they'll be willing to take more risks, take more chances. But yeah, man. The WBC need to be held accountable for holding up this undisputed fight. Because you can't even blame the fighters for wanting the titles to be on the line. They earned them, right? You get what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. It don't make sense at all to me. Something else I was gonna chop it up on. We're gonna have to chop it up on this Charlo video. I might do a separate stream and really just play this interview and listen to it, man. Cause it's an hour and some change long. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But yeah, y'all, something else I came across too. I know I mentioned this before, right? With Lomachenko, I asked, is Lomachenko food? It's funny how I was calling him food for Haney, but Haney seemed to think Loma is food for him too. So, or at least Boxing Habit do. So I read this article. Somebody sent me this article Dev did with Boxing Scene, and he said his run at 135 is coming to an end, but he also said the only fights that he's staying at 35 for, the only fights that he'll stay at 35 for after this one potentially is Shakur and Tank. And the reason I'm bringing this up now, because this is an article from today. It's recent as today. It ain't no old stuff. It's current. Like, so this is why I'm bringing this up again. He just restated this in an article that he's willing to fight. If he stay at this weight, it's only for them 2 fights. No other fight interests him outside of those 2 fights at 35. But he said he still got to see how he look and things like that. So that's pretty much what we already knew. But it's good for him to reiterate it because a lot of different things get said. David Sandoval, salute fan, appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? He says it's a chess fight. Absolutely, it's a chess match. Absolutely, it's a chess match. It's going to be a chess match. It's going to be like a high-speed, very technical chess match. And I think it's going to be entertaining the whole way through. I think this fight is going to be highly entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Both guys ain't going to want to make mistakes. It's going to be very interesting to see how Devin Haney approached this from a strategy standpoint. How mean in there he's willing to get, how nasty he's going to try to be in the fight. You get what I'm saying? He got to get gritty with Loma, man. And like I said, take the fight to him and take it from him. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in there and fight him like he the undisputed champion and you the challenger. That's how Dev got to approach this, like he coming to, you know what I mean? The same way you wouldn't took it from Kambosos, going there with the intent like that bit of nasty that you was showing in the second fight like putting some umph on them punches. And if anybody remember, Kambosos was like, he was definitely visibly hurt on a couple different occasions in the second fight, in the rematch. And he was also on record saying that from fight 1 to fight 2, Devin Haney power increased. So that's just something to look forward to, look out for, should I say. I want to see how he affects Loma with his shots. I want to see how the jab affects Loma. I want to see, you know, what kind of issues it give him and how Loma going to adapt and adjust to trying to take Devin Haney's jab away, because that's going to be key. And I think that's something that's going to be hard. That's a big challenge. So we're going to see if Loma is really up for the challenge, if he really got what it takes to take away Devin Haney's jab, because that would be huge. If he's able to disarm him for any reason to take away his jab, that makes the fight, I think, a lot tougher for Dev. But again, taking his jab is not going to be no walk in the park. And I don't think Loma is going to really be able to do that. Maybe in some spots, but overall, Devin Haney going to lie in that jab. Right, man. OZ, you got to come. We got to come, bro. You got to come. Like, you got to come. Pardon me, pause, y'all. You know, you got to bring that fight, man. You got to bring the fight, y'all. You got to bring it, man. You got to really come in there to hurt Loma. And I've been saying it all along. A knockout is cool, but it's a lot to put on a guy that is not known for knocking people out at the high level, should I say, or just not known as a known puncher. But he definitely can put some hurting on Loma for sure. And I keep saying this: if people think Devin Haney ain't got no power, just pay attention to the opponents when he be hitting them. Those dudes don't look like them shots that they getting hit with ain't nothing. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, the proof is there. He's just not no puncher, and that's gonna always be what it is. But I've always said this: is hit and not get hit. He do it with the best of them, and he one of the best at it. And this is the next fight that I think I'm most excited for. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in terms of like big fights, because this indeed is a big fight. It's a meaningful fight. It's all the marbles on the line. The hardware can really change hands. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think Dev gonna figure it out and handle business, I'm rooting for him. I'm cheering for him. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is gonna be a tough fight for him. It's not gonna be easy. But I think him, his team, and Bill, they gonna come up with a game plan, and Dev gonna go out there and execute. I think he's young, he's disciplined enough, he's smart enough. You get what I'm saying? And I think he really wants this win. I think he really wants to beat Loma, and I think he want to go out there and prove just how good he is, and that's what fuels him. You know what I'm saying? He said it before. He feel like getting in there with Loma will give him the win. Will give him the respect that he deserves. So we're gonna see if he's able to go in there. He's able to go in there and, you know, make this win count. Make it convincing. Beat this guy convincing, hands down. I gotta look at this George Foreman. I gotta watch this George Foreman movie. It looks like it's gonna be a cool movie, man. Good movie. So again, with me reading this article with Dev, it sounds like on one end he's willing to chance it to fight the absolute best. But I think when he says that, it's not a matter of him lying. I think like fighters want to satisfy fans. And I think when Dev says something like, I'll stay here for Shakur and Tank, I think there's truth there. But I think that statements like that are made as an individual. But when it's all said and done, the decision to stay or leave 35 is going to be made as a team. And I said this before, a lot of times when fighters speak, they be speaking as an individual, how they feel. But a lot of time these decisions that they speak on are not one-man decisions. Now, of course, he got the ultimate say-so, but we also know he got a team that he always referred to, and they make the decisions together, as he always say, right? So even though in the moment with boxing scene, he says something like, you know, I'll stay for a Shakur fight or a Tank fight. I'll stay at 35, but I got to see how it feel. That's just, I think that's the fighter in him. And that's also him trying to satisfy what he feel like he should say. Like, not saying he's not with it, but again, you just letting it be known that, look, man, don't think I'm trying to run from these guys, but I really got to see how I look. And I respect that. I do respect it. He throws some sneaky jaw punches on the break. Yeah, man, he do. It's gonna hurt Dev. I'm hoping Bill and prep for that. Yeah, the dirty stuff, Schizo Paul. And I think part of me feel like he will be somewhat prepared for it because I heard him speak on it in one of the interviews that Loma you need to practice on being a clean fighter. Like, stop practicing on being dirty. He hearing, like, word must have got back to him that Loma is practicing in camp how to be dirty and dirty tactics instead of fighting a clean fight. He's saying, I think that's one of the game plans, is to try to make this a dirty fight in spots. And we all know Loma got that little, got the little tricks to the trade. High tech chess match, display the sweet science facts. Kurt is gonna be enjoyable, bro. It's gonna be fun. Loma to be Devin, he has to be in and out and fight on angles. Fighting on angles could help him get around Devin's jab. Right. That's right. That's a fact. Those are money fights. Nobody at 140 is selling out anything. Right. That's true. That's true too. And I think that's another thing that Devin is aware of too. Not only are there big fights, they're money fights, but they're legacy fights too. So they're meaningful. So he just got a lot on his plate. We got a big decision to make. But first and foremost, May 20th, he got to handle business, right? Because if he lose, then that at least put a slight halt to those talks. You get what I'm saying? But I really would love to see Tank fight the winner of Loma and Dev. I really would. I do. I really would love to see that, man. And then again, Mr. Kyler, he said no fighters or nobody at 140 intrigues him. That was a bit weird. So you get what I'm saying? He said a lot. Like, he said a lot of different things. But at the end of the day, he's earned the position where he has some options. He has more than one option. And I think sometimes we as boxing fans, we be very short-sighted. Like, if a guy don't make the decision we felt like they should have made right when they make it, we complain. But it's like we at least take into the account that in his position, he got options, and it's more than one. You can either stay and try to fight one of them killers, or you can move up because you can't make the weight comfortably no more. Now, one thing I noticed is that I'm seeing pictures of Dev in camp, and his weight look on point, bro. Like, I know it's a ways out from the fight, but it ain't that long. Like, they gonna be fighting soon. It's less than 3 weeks away, so you know what I mean, a little over 2 weeks away. He looking really good shape right now. Look like he cutting weight just fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he ain't spot on just yet, being 20 days out, but he look like he in tremendous shape right now, man. And I just hope he's able to avoid looking emaciated and hungry on the scale. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him looking like that. But yeah, man, that's the fight that need to happen because there's so much talk about them fighting each other, right? It's been so much back and forth. I talk about it all the time. And I'm going to always talk about this fight until it happens. Know what I mean? But I'm going to do it, with the news or the information that comes out. And like I said, the reason I'm talking about this today is because he just did an article just did an interview with Boxing Scene. It was posted today that he's willing to stay there for them 2 fights only. But still, he's saying on the back end of that, he got to see how he look and how he feels. So he's not fully committed to a decision yet. And I could just understand why. I could understand it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Would love to know who Loma brought in to spar for Dev, right? It's like they be keeping all that stuff close to the vest. I'll be wanting to know too, bro. I swear I do. Who is he trying to bring in to like mimic him? Because we seen some of the people Tank was bringing in for Ryan. And we at least got to hear about one of the guys at least Ryan had to emulate what Tank liked to do in the ring. See what's good with the family. How you feeling, my bro? And he needs to stay on Loma's helmet with that piston jab. Absolutely, see Wood, and I think he will, bro. I wish I had fought in Cool Boy Steph or something like that. Oh, brought in Cool Boy. Oh, that's interesting. Will, you think about the length, ain't you, Will? When you think about Cool Boy, you think about the boxing ability and that length, because Cool Boy pretty long for his division. When Loma will be ready for this fight. Yeah, right, Kurt. He gonna be ready. Cause look, he knows his last. It's this potentially could be his last opportunity to win these titles, and he been chasing Undisputed since he turned pro. He been chasing Undisputed, and he's 35 now, and Dev is 24, and Dev already got what he's still chasing. So Dev got to be mindful, and I think he is that he really gonna try to take what you got. He ain't gonna be scared. Loma ain't no hoe. That the worst thing you could do is think he's sweet, and I know Dev don't think that. Don't play too much in that heavyweight comment. Don't play too much into that. You know what I'm saying? But understand that dude gonna come to win, bro. He ain't coming to lay down. Loma is not gonna make this fight easy, but Dev ain't expecting it to be easy. That's why he working his ass as hard as he working, man, because he look in great shape. Dev got damn near an 8-pack right now is what I'm saying, y'all. He look like he in phenomenal shape, bro. He look like he in phenomenal shape. He look like he doing the right work. Not just doing hard work, he doing the right work. You get what I'm saying? And that's what's important. You know what I'm saying? He put in the right work so you can get the right kind of performance. Yeah, it's gonna be it's a tough task. It's a tall task, tall order, A1. It's a tall order, bro. Just being real, I'm with you. It's a tall order, man. And again, you know what I mean? You don't gotta go outside yourself, right? But you gotta go put some hurting on him. Get what I'm saying? You gotta hurt him. You gotta hurt him a little bit. Angles that will help big time. His dad's size, right? But knockout was, man, salute the knockout, man. He was talking about the angles that that Loma take. And he was breaking it down, man. He don't use as many angles as people might think. I will say that after hearing it be broke down, but he still nonetheless got a couple sweet spots in that ring where he can make things difficult for you. You know what I'm saying? And then he got that little sneaky, like bro say, he got them little sneaky shots on the break that he catch fighters with that could be, you know what I mean, problemsome for sure. Loma can't bring in Shakur for sparring because he can end up facing Shakur if he wins. Right. Topic could be a number of things. Don't mean you got to get the KO. That's true too. Cuts, you know, accumulation will be hurting him. You know what I'm saying? Lewis, salute family. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? Salute to everybody in the building. We're going to cook for a few more minutes. Y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel. We're going to keep chopping up just a little bit. The angles will be nullified. Yeah, I think Dev could find a way to intelligently nullify those angles, C-Wood, for real. I think he can. It's going to really be a thinking man's game, a fight, like a real true chess match in every sense of the word. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of the better chess matches of the year, I believe. And there's no way. It's going to be the epitome of the sweet science, man. You got two high-level operators, man. So, but yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see how he takes care of business, man. And I'm here for it, man. I think I want to see the game plan unfold. I really want to see after the first 3 to 4 rounds how this fight look. You get what I'm saying? I want to see how it look on the back half and who start to create separation from the other. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm interested to see that. You get what I'm saying? Should be a good fight, good techno, yeah, long jab to the body, and Dev is gonna be hitting him with those too when he can in spots. Was Devin's main trainer? I'm not sure, bro. That I'm not sure about, Schizo Paul. I'm not sure about that. I just know he be working with a number of different people. So I wonder, that's a good question. I wonder who he working with this time. You get what I'm saying? Not saying like he be all over the place, but one of the things that I think continues to make Dev versatile and dangerous is his ability to be able to work with multiple different people throughout his career and get quality work out of each person that he works with. So I'm pretty sure whoever he worked with is should be somebody of substance, of quality. But that's a good question. I don't know who his head trainer is. I'm gonna see if I can find out who the hell his head trainer is for this fight. Because I don't know if it would be, I doubt if it's his pops, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no kind of roasters. That's right. He can right, real student of the game, right, man. And that's what makes him dangerous. I think that's one of the things that make Dad very special as a fighter. I think his father firing himself, moving himself out of Dev's way and allowing him to bring him back on to the extent and degree that he want to bring him on, and it be no turmoil in the camp, and they relationship is great. and where it need to be. Like he not only did Bill Haney, and this is why I respect about him so much, not only did he put his son in a position to win, he also made sure he got out of his way to make sure he wasn't the reason he wasn't winning to the fullest of his ability. And I think that's right there is dope. That's a dope dynamic about their relationship. And nothing seems like force. It seems like a real good chemistry there, good energy, good vibe. It seems like they truly trust and believe in each other and they on the same page, man. That's why I root for situations like that. You get what I'm saying? Even if a fight I think to beat him, I'm not rooting against Devin Haney. Like, it don't give me reasons to root against him. You get what I'm saying? Just because I feel like somebody might beat him, if I feel like somebody might beat him, don't mean I'm rooting against him. But he's an easy dude to root for because of how he carried it in terms of living that fighter's lifestyle, staying in the gym, staying disciplined. I mean, that's out of Devin. Absolutely, William. That's what I want to see too, bro. To bring it up, but we can't forget the rule judges might play. Nah, we chop it up. Kurt and I got to talk on that, and that's real. And again, I'm concerned because, you know, I don't know if y'all was aware. Y'all punched the like button one time. We're going to rock to the 3-hour mark, man. Got about 15 minutes left. We're going to rock out for another 15. But I don't know if y'all was aware, but just in case y'all wasn't, you know, Dev and Bill, I believe, asked for a contract extension with Top Rank, and they was told no. And I think that no was with intent. And then when you hear that, and you hear that, oh, you're not being offered an extension, and you hear Bob Arum coming out telling people to openly bet on Loma, saying Loma is the safe bet, the smart bet, and things like that, it just feel like the writing is on the wall. And when you say things like safe bet, I feel like you're going to try to take it from them. Why is this a safe bet? You get what I'm saying? For what reason is this a safe bet? You get what I'm saying? So when you openly do that before a big fight, like I did, you could just be talking, right? But I think it's more to it than you just talking. Because until you feel me, Kurt, I'm with you, bro. And again, I'm just partially concerned because I know the possibilities. And then again, with the betting thing, when you telling people where to put their money at openly, that ain't nothing to play about. You get what I'm saying? You saying it with confidence. You saying it confidently. Well, who they feel like people should bet on? It's people that's probably gonna listen to that and probably get the same thing from it that I got. Why is it that? What makes him the comfortable bet? And I said this before. So you telling me the guy that's coming off multiple tune-ups, 3, if my count is correct, Nakatani Kome, and you call Jermaine Ortiz a tune-up that came out of your camp's mouth. So that's 3 tune-ups. You've been in a war. You didn't look your best in your last fight. You went tooth and nail with what your team called a tune-up, would be looked at as a potential prospect fighter, right? You didn't look your best, and you got Dev coming off 2 strong wins where he dominated both fights. He dominated even more in the second one, and he's been looking like he at the top of his game. So why wouldn't the young 24-year-old undisputed champion not be the safe bet? And the guy that's look like he's slipping and he's on his way out at 35, look like he a little less than what he used to be, and look like the fights are getting a little tougher for him. Why is that guy the safe bet? The only way he could be the safe bet is if you got some, you know what I mean, some home cooking going on, or if you're going to try to, you know what I mean, finesse the situation that it works in his favor. That's all. That's my concern for it. Like, I don't believe he just be talking every time he say something. I think it'd be something to some of the stuff he be saying. Yeah, it's a tall order, bro. It's a tall order, Kurt. A knockout is a tall order. And I'm very realistic, right? But like A1 said, right? I think and I ain't saying you could plan to cut somebody, stop him on cuts, but I think you just need to feed him a steady dose and work on any scar tissue that man may have and try to bust him up. You know what I mean? Bust him up. Make the rounds clean and decisive. If the first 4 start out competitive and close, you know, once you get to the second half of that fight, that's when that's where the fight might be won. You're gonna have to create separation in them later rounds, man. Because I feel like this fight gonna go the distance, but I do think you can win it. You gotta come prepared. Gotta come prepared. But again, he already preparing for the dirty tactics of Loma. So You're gonna see how that's able to help him in the fight. But as it stands, yeah, like you said, Kurt, that knockout is a bit tough. That's a stretch. That's gonna be hard. That's not gonna be nothing you could do with ease, man. You're gonna really have to work for it. And again, Loma ain't coming to just be knocked out. So I know I filled the cards, and I'm telling you, Kurt probably got the judges' scorecards filled in already for him. I'm telling you now that you said that, he probably do. They're working for Loma, and if it's a close fight, we prepared for a Loma win. Right. I'm telling you, well, and that 10-10 knockdown round concerned me with Ryan and Tank. That's a little concern, and I don't care what nobody say. It's a little concerning. We're going to see. Hopefully he could pull a, I know, listen, I ain't saying this is Kambosos, but hopefully he can have a Kambosos type performance against Loma in terms of clean and efficient. Because he was very clean and efficient in those fights. You know what I mean? He got touched in spots, but for the most part, he was clean and efficient and dominant and consistent with his work. And that's what he need to be against Loma. He could ill afford to be spotty in these rounds. Like, you got to really win them definitively. Like, you get what I'm saying? You don't want no swing rounds, no bunch of toss-up rounds, no bunch of close rounds, no nip and tucks. You don't want none of that. You really need to try to, I don't know, add a different element to your game and try to really use your size in a certain way. Be physically imposing on the dude. Make him uncomfortable if you can. I'm telling you, right. Use the size. You know what I'm saying? Skits, be physically imposing on the guy in there. Be physically imposing, make it tough for him. And tag his ass up and string them jabs and straight right hands together whenever you see fit, bro. Right. Well, I can't stress that enough either. And again, as this fight gets closer and closer to the date, I will continue to talk about it and, root for him. And as I see any updates and stuff like that, I call him right now. I'm just like dad locked in. Look like he laser focused in the gym. It looked like he in phenomenal shape, like I said. And he preparing, man. He waiting. He counting down the days too. He can't wait to get this fight on. And I can't wait to see it. I ain't lying to you. I can't wait to see this fight. End of the rounds and steal him. Right. You can't let him do that. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Kurt. You can't let him do that. Bob wants his belts back. That's what I'm saying. I think so too, Will. And I think he's gonna try to see that, they get back to him. And I felt like before it was a reason he was talking about Shakur and Haney fighting, because he know if Loma don't do it, Shakur gives him his best shot to get them belts back to top rank. That's why I always felt like he would try to push that fight in an attempt to get the belts to stay on top rank side of things. There's no way he want Dev to leave, be out of contract with him with the belts. There's no way you could convince me that Bob Arum wants that. He's picking Loma. Like, he get what I'm saying? Y'all are telling people to pick Loma, they not only just pick him, put your money on him. And it's a smart bet, a safe bet. That's crazy to me. So, man, just to wrap up, man, Carlos Adames, I think they need to try to get him a different fight, because I don't think the Charlo fight is a possibility right now. Not in his next fight. I don't care what he's saying, how mad he is. It just ain't gonna happen. I think he need to look to stay active and busy and not fall into the inactivity side of boxing, because he want to stay active. The last thing you want is to be hollering for a fight or a title fight and you find yourself inactive when you get it. There's no training footage is coming from Loma's camp. It's been very quiet on Loma's end. All quiet, very quiet. Will, very quiet. I wonder why that is. They don't want nothing getting out, bro. They in that lab. They know this a real fight. They know this is last attempt. They preparing, man. They doing everything on their end possible to win this fight, yo. I can't wait to see it. I'm telling you, I can't wait to see how this fight play out. I want to see just what Loma is able to do with the guy that he called the heavyweight. Do he approach the fight with too much caution, how he did with Teofimo early? Or do he get in his bag and get going early? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see from Loma. I want to see if he able to put together a better performance than he had against Jermaine Ortiz. That's what I'm looking for. Getting into tells me that Jamel's trying to fight Andre after his tune-up. Yeah, they said, I don't know if you was here when I was talking about it. Well, they had Maul said straight out of his mouth, he talked to Andre for like an hour about making a fight between them two. And not only did he say that, Demetrius Andre reposted the clip with him saying that he spoke to Andre for about an hour. So it seemed like they're on the same accord in terms of like potentially putting a fight together and making a fight happen. And I think that's dope because that fight still makes sense in boxing. I think people will tune in to it. And it'll still be a good fight, especially if they both still undefeated. You know what I mean? When they actually get in there with each other. So we're going to see how that shake out. But it's good to hear that they made some type of progress in terms of communication. I think that's the first sign in making the fight potentially happen or not happen. The fighters being on the same page and for them to be on the phone with each other, speaking to each other, then, like I said, that's a good sign. So we're going to see. But, yeah, man, well, they definitely talked. It came straight out of Charlo mouth, and Demetrius Andre pretty much co-signed it when he reposted it. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me that there's something going on. And, again, I think what might be happening is the stuff that Charlo went through, the stuff he's been going through. I think it's allowed him to have somewhat of a different outlook on his career and his future. You know what I'm saying? And I think instead of getting in your own way potentially or being a reason or part of the reason why a fight ain't happening, I think he's trying to recognize what's in front of him. And from this point, I think it seems like he got a different outlook. So all he got to do is stand on the things he's been saying. And if he really been trying to make the best fights, then I expect to see him get a tune-up and see one of these big fights happen. Give him the right arm to add undisputed Loma's legacy. Right, I'm telling you he would. That's his unofficial godson. Bob Lomachenko. VASYL Aram Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? It's VASYL Aram out this joint. So on the phone was always talking to Jamal's camp. He's friends with Ronnie Shields, so he's pretty reliable. Right. And you sure you know it's crazy. Well, we might know the same guy because he sound real familiar. You know what I'm saying? Sound real familiar. We could notice because I know somebody that be in that camp and it's cool and talk to Ronnie and things like that too. So yeah, man. Boxing is big and small at the same time, man. Up, I heard just say about to end it, so I'm here to say the record Keyshawn be on the pound for pound list. And you want all the smoke, so sends the contract. We stay ready to sign. Right, we might know the same person. We might. But yeah, all in all, he's a good dude. Solid information, always on point. Always got something to drop in my lap, and he's been on point since he been telling me anything. Like his information always on point. All right, Martin. We're gonna see. Hopefully, we get one of those prospect versus prospect fights again, man. I would love to see it again, man. I'm rocking with Keyshawn heavy because I believe in his talent. You know what I mean? I believe more people gonna have to eat crow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say he's gonna be no all-time great, but I think more people are gonna have to eat crow when it comes to Keyshawn. We gonna see. but they but so Ryan Garcia, bravo, good move, getting rid of Jean Jacket Joe Goosen. Jean Jacket Joe is out of here. Ryan, that's a smart move. I hope you look into starting your own promotional banner and becoming your own man, because I think Golden Boy got you as far as they can get you, and it got you the biggest fight that you could have gotten in your career. So I don't think it's nothing bigger that they can do for you that they haven't done to this point. Leaving you hanging at the altar by yourself was foul. They shouldn't have did you like that. I think that was weak. I'm glad you're making some changes. I hope you continue to make changes. I hope you go pick up a valid trainer that's going to train you. You know what I mean? Polish your skills, sharpen your skills, get you better, and send you back out there prepared to win fights. You know what I'm saying? Carlos Adames, man, go fight Johnny Beck or somebody else. Charlo will be coming back. It won't be you. It will more than likely be a tune-up fight. Probably that Selecki guy that he was supposed to fight already. Who knows? The WBC should be ashamed of themselves because they're blocking this undisputed fight, and they're not willing to sanction a fight between BETERBIEV and Dimitri Bivol. That's weak. And there's no public outcry on none of that, which is lame. Oscar De La Hoya, you in that see-through fishnet nipple shirt might not be enough to stop Ryan from getting rid of you. You trying to lie and say Ryan is the face of boxing and ass kiss now is probably it messed around and not be enough to keep him there. So I hope he looks to sign with either another promotional company or start his own. Salute to Ryan Garcia for not only standing in there with Tank Davis being 10 toes down, but going in there without your promoter and his sidekick rooting you on, and quote unquote Hall of Fame trainer that only used his name and his likeness to be a part of your camp so he could be part of the most lucrative fight that we've had this year. And I think Joe Goosen don't deserve to be paid. People can say what they want. Your whole job was to train this man, and you didn't do it. You left him out there, you know what I mean, high and dry. And that's part of the reason why he got you up out of there today. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You see him teach with that damn nipple, see-through Dose and Gabbana nipple shirt. You know what I'm saying? But salute to the family, man. Much love to everybody. It's been another dope build, another 3 hours in the books. Salute to everybody that's part of the conversation. Anybody that catch this on the playback, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment on the live, be part of the conversation, and we gonna keep building, man. Salute to everybody that came through. All the family, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the night, man. Rest of y'all Monday, and y'all know we right back at it tomorrow with another one. So with that, we gonna get up out of here, family. Peace.